Hello. 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 Are people there? Oh, it's a little delayed. Hello, everybody. I just got home and I might have to take my father to the hospital again. But right now, he's like, don't worry about it. I think I got 2 or 3 hours before I need to know. So that sounds crazy, but my dad goes in and out of these things where he's like, I might need to go to the hospital. So we are right now going to be doing this on the fly. And if I have to leave, I have to leave. But he went to sleep. He just fell asleep. I don't know if I said that in English. He just fell asleep. And that's how we're going to roll with it. I'm going to take this off. I literally just got home because I had to run out and do a bunch of errands and stuff like that. So everything is fine right now. He's sleeping, but he's like, I'm just giving you a heads up. I might have to go back to the hospital in a few hours. So I told him we got 2 hours on this. I told him I'm doing a live stream. He's right in the other room. I said, if you get in trouble, Jessie and her boyfriend went out to dinner because it's their anniversary, their 4-year anniversary. So, not to bring up, negative news. I mean, right now it's not negative news. I'm just letting you guys know if I jump out of this chair, well, you'll know before I jump out of the chair, but I might have to leave. So, let me just take this coat off because I just walked in the door and I'm hot as hell. And we're just going to wear this shirt, even though it has nothing to do. I was at a lunch meeting, Christmas get together with friends. I was having I had one drink. I was going to have a couple, but I had one because my mom texted me and was like, we might have to take your father to the hospital. No worries. All right. So let me say hi to everybody. Oh, this is all in the wrong place. Why? Oh, everything's in the wrong place. All right. Let me put this over here. Did I leave my glasses? What'd I do with my glasses? I had my glasses on and I don't know. I must have left them in the living room. Anyway, let's say hi to everybody because it's glorious. Almost Christmas, like a week and a half before. Tealbird, Jay Moonrise. We got Jay Moonrise. Haven't seen in a while. Clever name I made, blah, 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 blah. Clever name I made previously. Amelia, Darkwolf, Colvin, Vero G, Star. I got to get used to, I don't got to get used to. I'm used to Star by now, but Star is leading blind in case those of you have not been here in a bit don't recall. But Star is leading blind. We got Colvin. Who else is in here? I don't see any of the moderators. No moderators yet. Patrick is here, and I think I got everybody else. Vera G, I said. So, Daniel O'Day. What is up, Daniel O'Day? John Forsyth. And I think I said Tealbird. Tealbird, I didn't intentionally put the art. Well, I intentionally put your art up, but it's because I posted it when I was at the restaurant eating lunch with my friends. And because I didn't have the thumbnail on my phone, I had to use whatever was the last thing I used. So that is why your art is up there. Not that it's a problem, because it's beautiful and glorious, but that is why we have Tealbird's art again. I'm going to change it this week and put it back to the other thing, unless you guys want to roll with Tealbird's. I mean, I know Tealbird's was focused around the Jester episode, so obviously there was a reason for it. But like and subscribe. And I promise if we hit 50 likes, we will make this up on the weekend. And honestly, there is a very good chance I don't go to the hospital with my father because this has happened like a dozen times to the point where you might think I'm like, why am I not freaking out or overreacting? Because like almost every other day, I might have to go to the hospital. It just usually doesn't happen on a Friday live stream at night. Usually by nighttime, he's asleep and I'm good. So I'm just letting everybody know that might happen. But we're going to jump in. I'm going to get everything set up. Sydney Pittman, I love your video. Sydney, welcome to the live streams. I don't think we've seen you in the chat before, but welcome. We love new people. Join the family, like and subscribe, like I said. And if we hit 50 likes, we will do something on the weekend to make up the 30 minutes. I will make good on it. But for now, what am I doing? Oh, yeah, YouTube. Does anybody know exactly where I stopped? Because I cut off the video before the break. When I did the YouTube video, had I known this was going to happen, I probably should have just kept it to 1 hour and 30 minutes. But because I wanted a 2-hour live stream, I shortened the YouTube video so that we could watch to the break for 30 minutes and then past that is another hour and a half. So we have 2 hours total, but I cannot remember the timestamp. 1:39:11. Thank you, Vera G. 1:39:11. So let me get that up. We got episode 94. 1:30. Oh, and it's almost exactly there. It's at 1:39 and 5 seconds. So we're just going to count down to 11. You guys can't hear it yet.
Not really, none that you know of.
Oh, wait, you actually probably can hear it because I didn't change my headphones. Oh, and I just went right past the 11 because I'm not paying attention. Let's just go back.
You don't have anything that directly connects.
Yeah, I also have the other headphones on. So we're going to stop at 39:11.
None that you know of.
All right, perfect. None that you know of. Is what Marisha said. And that is where we ended it. So let me take down the black window. How's everybody else doing? My life, as usual, is chaotic. We went to the doctor, just to give you a little heads up, while I'm getting the clock ready. Ooh, I hit the wrong button. While we're getting the clock ready, I went to the doctor with my father 2 days ago. He wasn't feeling well, but he had a regular scheduled appointment because he's got weekly cardiologist appointments. And they were like, you don't look good, but there's nothing we could do. You just got to stay on your meds and eat right. And the whole week, every night for dinner, he's been eating soup. And I'm like, you shouldn't be eating soup. It is extremely high in sodium, and people with heart conditions shouldn't have sodium. And he got into a fight with me and argued. And I'm like, Dad, I am the most fit person you know in your life. And I know how to juggle food and meds and supplements and stuff. And he didn't trust me, so I didn't say anything. We walked in the doctor. He told her what he eats, and she goes, you eat soup every night? You're going to friggin' kill yourself. And I was like, haha. Like, I don't mean to, like, be like, I told you so, but I told you so. Like, he just doesn't listen. And then he has to go to the hospital 500 times. And he wonders why. So it's very frustrating dealing with my father. Did I shut the window down now? Where is this window? After all that, I think I closed the window that had... All right. Jay is not... You guys are getting a first-hand look at Jay frazzled and under duress. All right, here we go. 6-2. I literally had the episode set up. All right. And we're back. I don't know why I turned it off. I am not paying attention. 1:39:11. I live such a stress-free life now, and my parents, like, drive me crazy.
Not really, none that you know of.
Like, I used to be the most stressful in the family because I would start fights and drink every night and start chaos. Now I'm the calmest, and I never bother anybody, and everybody else bothers me. All right, let's get this window going. Boop, boop. And Ashley Johnson. All right, and we're still on pace. We're still ahead of time. Normally, I'm not even rolling till 6 o'clock. So we're going to start early. We're going to start now. You guys are probably going to hear a little bit of the show in the background because you know the deal. I didn't change my headphones, but sometimes people like it. So let's see how we go. Let me check the clock. I got to set the clock. 1:39:11. 1:39:11. All right. Is everybody ready? I haven't read the chat. Let me go over to the chat. Give me a minute, Jay. 1:39:11. Well, I gave you several. Okay, it's all set. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure I gave you lots of minutes because I talked for a year and a day. My brother poured hot oil all over himself and now has burns on 30% of his body. Amelia, Jesus Christmas. My brother poured hot oil. Like at work? Or was it like at home cooking? I mean, I'm assuming hot oil. I'm assuming he was cooking. Dear Lord. That is horrible. I hope he is all right beyond the obvious. He was carrying it at his job and slipped. I mean, he is trying for... I was going to say, I don't want to talk about money when someone gets hurt like that, but you could probably sue the shit out of them if it was work-related. So hopefully he gets a settlement and is okay. on top of that. I mean, we hope he's okay first more than any. Bidet, clever name, always good to see you. The Hiking Viking, what is up, Hiking Viking? 2 weeks in a row, I feel like. He was carrying it, but oh my God, that's horrible. Amelia, my sympathies go out to you. So, anywho, I mean, not to make light of that situation, but Amelia, I feel for you and your pain, or his pain, I guess I should say. Dear God, at work, all the time, I think I told you guys, every Monday I have to change the oil in the fryer at work. At the arcade, we have a deep fryer. Every Monday I got to change the oil. And it's like such second nature to me. I don't even think about it. But the other day I had the new guy and I was like, yo, you think you can handle that? And he was like, yeah, no problem. And he called me and was like, I'm not even trying this. I'm so terrified of the oil and the temperature and the fact that you got to transition it. And I was like, you know what? I shouldn't even have asked you because the liability, I'd rather just do it myself. But I get it. People are, I mean, it's just something people shouldn't do unless they're extremely experienced at or have been doing it a while, especially workers. Like regular workers shouldn't be doing stuff like that. He missed most of his face and his hands, but he's pretty bad. Oh my God. I'm like cringing. I like hurt. It's one of those things where I'm like sweating thinking about it because I know I've spilled it on myself, but like mildly, like in the beginning, 10 or 15 years ago, I splashed myself once or twice on the hands, and that was deadly. Burns are literally the worst. Yeah, I remember literally splashing it a little on my hands and being like messed up for 2 weeks. Horrible. That's a lawsuit waiting to happen. Yeah, like I shouldn't have asked somebody to do it. I was just like, the guy's been here for 3 or 4 years. I was like, you ever do the fryer? He's like, no, but I think I could figure it out. I should have known better. And thank God he was smart enough to not try it after I had asked. But that was like a lapse in judgment on my part. I've gotten little oil burns from fryers. They suck. Yeah, just like little spots hurt. Okay, Amelia, I pray your brother does well and gets over it. Everybody, thumbs up. Everybody thumbs up. I'm going to go grab the pipe because I'm smoking. Oh, wait, I can't. Just in case I got to go to the hospital. I can't smoke in case I got to go to the hospital. No smoking. No drinking, no smoking. I just have a giant thing of vitamin water. So here we go. I would love to smoke. And if Ninja comes in, Colvin, Ninja, Clever, whoever else, Dark Wolf, is Shane Barron here? I know I'm trying to think of all the smokers in the group. You're going to have to smoke without me tonight. Unless I get near the end and I feel like, I don't know, we'll see. No smoke for you. Yeah, no smoke for me. No soup for you. All right, everyone thumbs up. Jay is very excited. Jay is very excited. He is high energy. We're going to get through this. And then I might have to do the rest over the week. And if we hit 50 likes, we'll make it up. We'll do an extra one on the weekend. So definitely throw the likes up. We'll probably do it. I mean, we're almost to 25 and we haven't even started. There's 2 hours. So that's the deal. Everybody thumbs up. I'm going to take a huge swig of this and then we'll go. And it's 2 minutes to 6. So we're right on schedule. And especially Star, remember we have the headset that's you're gonna hear like an echo. You're gonna hear like a faint thing. I don't know why, but these headphones do that. And I didn't have the other headphones here, so we're just gonna roll with it, and we're gonna hear little things in the background. It especially sucks because he just moved into a new place and his girlfriend is pregnant. Jesus Christmas. You stay sober, my dude. We'll take extra hits for you. Yes, Colvin, take hits for me, and then next week I'll catch up and I'll take for you, even though I'm sure you don't want me to take your hits. I wouldn't. I don't right now. Little Paramonster, what is up? Amelia, like I said, I don't want to talk about money when something horrible happened, but the fact that his girlfriend's pregnant and it happened at work, he probably could sue them even worse. Because if you're like a single dude and you get hurt at work, it's probably less likely you could claim that you needed that money more than like somebody whose girlfriend is pregnant. So that is probably going to help his case if that's any positive whatsoever. But anyway, here we go. We're going to start. 3. I'm all right. Ready? We're going to start. I don't want to like just jump in like that, but we're going to go because it's 6 on the dot and God forbid I got to go to the hospital. This is 2 hours. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. We're in.
But I know that Pride's Call is not far from
Pride's Call.
That's where they found the other beacon. It's just north of here.
Right.
Yeah, on the other side of this mountain range.
My apologies for burping in the mic. I am a bastard.
Most comfortable place we've ever been in, but now that we're in here,
What was the last thing? Pride Call. I'm trying to think. What was the very last thing we saw? Because I'm blanking for a second.
what the fuck happened in there?
Okay. As I'm talking, I'm just going to be watching from the direction that we came and see if anything's coming out of the mist or...
Yeah, weren't we like just chilling with the zombies, right? We're inside the hut. Is that where we ended it? We're inside the hut. We were getting overrun, but we were like okay for now. And there was the dragon that Ford made,
Could maybe...
and they got distracted, but it vanished, and they're kind of all just roaming. I think that's where we left off.
and stuff.
No. Don't remember that, but wow, you're real good.
And we're almost halfway to 50, so
I told you, I don't know, was I around everyone? We were talking about it with Essek, right? Anyway.
hey y'all, on what episode do we find out? Oh, I don't want to say. I don't want to read it just in case there's spoilers. Because I don't see any of the moderators. I didn't see the dude, Lace Up, or Michael.
Just...
All 3 moderators are MIA unless I missed one.
We had like a really amazing time hanging out, like we braided each
So everyone, you know,
and she
we're all a loving family, but try to keep people in line in case moderators can't.
And and then she was like, oh my gosh, I just like you so much. What can I do to make you happy? And I was like, oh, change, help Nod out and change that, and she did.
And it just worked. did she realize what you had done?
No, but she did seem a little confused at the end. And you know what? I don't know if
That's my problem with what happened. She seemed a little confused at the end.
possibly that
I think she's going to put 2 and 2 together, the witch.
it would be smart to leave. But
What was the name? Isharnai? Isharnai?
now I have a really cool, powerful.
I know that sounds wrong, but I know it's something like that. Ishurnai? It's something like that.
Wow. Amazing. Wow. Were you nervous at all?
Well, of course.
Driving home. Michael's there. Okay, Michael's here. I honestly was going to say Michael's probably listening because usually Michael's driving home.
What if she
I think it's just that we're so used to it that Michael probably doesn't have... Oh, the clock. Michael typically doesn't have to tell me because I'm assuming so. But it's good that he said that, just so I know. But Michael, great. Take your time. Do your thing.
maybe like
No, don't worry, Michael. Do your thing. Make your money. We love you. I was just curious if everyone was good and well. But you're the last one I worry about because I know you're usually coming home from work.
in a throwdown probably, or
If it wasn't for that, I would worry a bit if you weren't here. The dude said work related. He's going to be late because we're doing earlier now. And Lace Up Hockey is always in and out because of work as well. He's been around more often than usual though because it's earlier. I feel like it's better for Lace.
super creepy magic stuff that she did. So I think she broke it.
Isharnai. You said it right. Oh, I did say it right. Isharnai. For some reason, how funny is that? I'm usually super confident, and the time I say it right, I'm like totally doubting myself.
Guys?
I think so.
Yeah, we would. No, again. But what about Beauregard?
Yes.
What about you?
This is the other thing I was wondering. Bo never got help with her father.
She affect you?
And I think that's what Bo was kind of somebody was saying it to Jester, like, what about Bo? And she's like, yeah, don't worry. Bo doesn't have to do anything. I'm like, I think they were trying to say, no, what about Bo's family?
I did something.
But I don't blame Jester because maybe asking for too much is risky. What if we did both? The witch might be like, there's no way I would have done that. But one thing you could probably get away with, maybe.
Don't worry about me. Or mine.
Don't worry about you?
Don't worry about me or mine.
I think it's possible that
Is she...
the next day all of your father's grapes would have died. It's true. Or worse. But you're not worried about your family or your safety or anything?
Is Bo acting cocky? Like, don't worry about me, I got this shit. But she should worry? Or does she have a plan?
For what your father got.
Right? What are you driving at? I don't understand what you're...
Aren't you worried about anything befalling?
Yeah. It doesn't matter. Don't worry about it.
Should we have killed her?
No. Not at all.
Bo is like super chill. And I'm like concerned because I feel like she's possibly... Like, look at Bo's face. Look at Marisha's face. Marisha looks like, I don't know, am I wrong? I almost feel like she's jaded, like, you didn't even think of me kind of thing. Maybe, am I wrong? She's almost or she really is just that cool that she's like, don't worry, I got this shit. It's one or the other. Either she's calm as shit, or she's mad. I just don't think she'd be mad at our friends.
You're still here.
Maybe it was his fear in not being able to...
Oh, that's deep.
Thank you.
Wait, well, what was it? His fear was the price?
Yeah, like what if, he made his entire life so miserable because he was seeking this rich goal that he ended up making himself miserable and Bo miserable and all these people around him miserable, and that's what she was feeding off of. That's the price that he paid. He didn't get to live a happy life with his wife.
Ah,
He lived a very
I
sad-
dig that explanation, but is that right?
Daughter away.
And now he has a son.
He'll do the same thing.
Maybe.
I...
Or maybe the price has been paid.
Honestly, that's a good way to look at it. Has the price been paid? Because you suffered miseries. You suffered problems. So, like...
Seems to keep going.
Is it?
I like having you here.
She said the more, the better.
Yeah.
What do you feel like? Do you feel like your life is being siphoned away? Do you feel happier right now?
Do you feel like your life is being siphoned away?
Do you feel like somebody's sucking your life force?
I feel like there's
I don't feel that someone's sucking my life force.
I think it was a different deal.
Yeah.
there's a maximum level of happiness possible when you're ankle deep in swamp. I think this is kind of lowering the baseline.
See, I think Jester's looking too much into it. Jester is like thinking that that Knot should feel drained because of the deal. I think it's just you are a goblin and you don't want to be, so you're miserable. Done. It's as easy as that. But if you learn to love being a goblin,
Take this curse off
do you get more misery? I don't think so. You just dealt with it.
of you, and
And very not okay.
I mean,
Forrest the Runner, what is up? I feel like she just still doesn't give a shit about her dad's predicament, and that's what we're talking about. I don't remember what's going on, haha. I think more so you're right than, like, I agree more so with that. I think more so she just doesn't give a shit, but partly because she is cocky, which I love, because she thinks she'll be like, big deal, I'll just deal with it when I need to. Or, you're right, and she really just doesn't give a shit, except about her little brother, TJ.
You were ready to entertain war between nations.
that's what I'm saying.
Like and subscribe, everybody. We're already halfway. We're halfway. I'm going to slap my like on there. I didn't do my account, so let me...
And you watch as two of these zombies kind of like
Two zombies.
come lumbering through the swamp,
I
waiting.
open the door to the hut and I just throw one of my ball bearings.
There's no door.
Oh, I just reach through and I go.
What is Bo doing? Bo throws a ball bearing at a zombie. I don't know if that's a good idea. I'm not thinking that's a great idea. Oh, I did slap my other one. So I did put my like is up there. I have 2 likes up there. My account and my backup. So we're halfway with an hour and 50 minutes left.
Can anybody scry on us in the hut?
Well, we are packed pretty tightly and no one can scry on me, so...
Artie is soon. Then it's the live show with the ball. I don't know what Artie is, but I don't want to know. Matt's face says it all. Jester was so right about Bo's father's deal. Ah, see? I was... every now and then you got to pick a face, and you got to try to read them. But if you read the wrong face, you miss another face, because there's so many people. Matt usually is very telling. I don't know if you guys... I'm a big poker player, and I read faces. I think Matt, of everybody here, has the most telling face. I think Matt gets excited, and for good reason. He's the DM, so if you figure something out, it wouldn't make sense for any of them to light up except Matt.
It's not an
So I feel like Matt's face is very telling. I feel like Caduceus is very emotional on his face. Not often is he emotional, so when he is, I feel like he doesn't have a good poker face. Marisha apparently has a good poker face because I am having trouble reading her.
3 months. This is just the beginning.
To think that you've peaked is insane.
To think that you've... Yeah, I don't think she's peaked yet. I think Bo is like halfway there. I'll give her halfway, which is a compliment. Because if you're that badass and you still got a ways to go, then you've impressed me. And Bo always aims to impress.
To see peace between these nations, I want to see what this green.
Michael, shh. Oh, I'm not looking. I'm not looking. I don't know what that was about, so don't worry. I'm not reading it. I'm not reading it. I'm just gonna pretend nothing happened.
But I care about her. It's okay. I care about you, Forward. Tell me again. I care about you, Forward. I care about all of you. You all would have sacrificed so much for me. You did. You risked your life in there. She could have seen through your little spell and taken off your cute little head.
That's very true. She could have seen through your spell and taken off your cute little head.
Yeah, we would have come running in at like the first yelp.
If we could.
We're not done
I
until
don't
we've
know
saved
what's
each
going
other.
I don't know if we could have.
Why would we have come running?
Jester saying if we would have all ran in at the first Yelp, I don't know if we would have gained access. That witch looked crazy powerful. She might have locked our asses out and done her bidding. She just handles us how she feels necessary. Adam Espinosa, what is up? What's going on is that she's in a spiral, a self-destructive spiral that the others are barely pulling her out of. Kind of felt like that too. I was thinking that could be the third option, that she's just like doesn't know what to do, so she's just pissed and pulling at straws and like in a mental state of duress. Like, I don't think she really, I mean, that makes sense because it don't look like she really knows what to think or do of it.
It's not normal. I saw it. Like, literally, I have to do a poop check. I want to do it here, but
I have to do a poop check just in case I crapped my pants. Not me. Ford is going to check his pants.
from seeing the hag.
I don't want to look. I don't want to break the seal. We'll be fucked.
My God.
Anyway, we just got this one back. We don't need to lose one.
Breaking the seal. Was he talking? Did I mishear that? Or is he talking about breaking the seal by pooping? I heard of breaking the seal by drinking, because once you pee, you can't stop. Maybe I misheard him and he was talking about that, because I've never heard it the other way. I never heard of once you crap, you can't stop. That's not normal. That you got problems. You ate too much or something. Can't stick around tonight. Have fun. See you on Amelia. Good luck with everything. I hope your brother is all right. Have a good night. If we see you again tonight, then I'll say hi. But for now, I wish you the best. And your brother. That's horrible.
Junior and my dad's got an ego.
Luke and TJ could be friends. What if we just went back and...
Yeah, we were talking about this too. Luke and TJ could be best friends. We should unite them.
Snag him up,
I think
bamf out.
maybe TJ is going to reach an age. He'll reach out, and you'll be there to get him out of a bad situation.
Nothing makes
I could see that.
faster than
Luke is a couple years older, it seems, than TJ, right? Did we get ages on these kids? I feel like Luke is a couple years older than TJ based on what I recall of the way they acted and spoke.
Danny's probably safer there than, taking... We can't take a baby on the road with us,
With his mother.
Cutie turned out great, okay? She's
Shatterproof glass.
Is your mother, like, caring at all?
She's caring when she...
I'm looking over the bottle, and I didn't realize that I'm capable of moving it.
when your dad isn't around.
I can move my own water bottles. It's allowed. My son just turned around and went, I don't hear the music. It started? LOL, your intro music didn't play. Vinny, What is up? If Vinny's watching, Vinny, you are amazing that you noticed. Because that might be the first time I never had the intro music. So Vinny, you have won the game of life.
Totally absent right now.
But there's a difference between pursuing the things that make you happy and showing that and being an example to your kids, and then just totally fucking being so self-obsessed.
Depends on the food, Luke. It depends on the food. TJ is a toddler. Luke is about 4. Luke is like 789. Luke is old.
What was your mom's name?
Yeah. What's your mom's name?
I had lovely parents. Ashley was her name.
Ashley. Ashley was the name of Knott's mom. Ashley is a cousin. I'll probably remember that because one of my cousins is named Ashley. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 cousins. 13 cousins. I had to do the count because I honestly don't know if I ever did before. 13 cousins. And they're split down the middle. Half boys, half girls.
Well, yeah, okay.
Well, you can't have half on 13. I think there's one more boy than girls.
We had a close family and
Luke, not... Oh,
and leaving home to
Jean-Luc. Luke Picard, not Luke, like Luke Skywalker. Jean-Luc.
was pretty common.
In honor of the dude, TJ and the Wombat.
Not all at once, nor
I don't know what that means. What's with the Wombat?
eventually every now and then some of my
What is the deal with the Wombat?
I would have eventually gone for things longer than like 2 weeks to get supplies, but
Was it lonely? Did you miss
We're also down to about 10 minutes before the break. There's about 10 minutes left. There's going to be a break. We're just going to go right through it and start up. I might run to the bathroom because I ran in here and I never peed. And I drank like 3 waters at dinner and had a Jack and Coke. And then I killed a bunch of that in front of you guys. So I might pee real quick and just go check on my dad just to make sure everything's cool. Because at that point, we'll only have an hour and 25 minutes left. And if we hit 50 likes and he's good, we're just going to jump right in. And I honestly, by now, somebody probably would have like flagged me down, like giving you the heads up, we got to go, if something was wrong. So I think he fell asleep and he'll be all right. That's my experienced decision. But let's say I could be totally wrong.
Though, my mom always told me if he could be here, he would. And
Travis and Ashley. Oh my God, I didn't even realize that. I heard the Travis part and I was like, haha, I didn't even realize Ashley Johnson.
telling your son how much you love him.
But I could.
He knows.
If I didn't have a cousin named Ashley, I probably would have picked it up. But because I immediately went to that, I didn't think.
Want.
that's true of anything. That's true right now.
You could have been there this whole time. No,
It's true a month ago.
it's pretty obvious that Yeza would accept you as you are.
You're also making like boatloads of cash, which can like totally go to.
That's true.
Great scholarship.
Doing what we're doing, we're making way more money than you'd make elsewhere.
Ford knows.
I can't imagine anywhere else in this world you could get a job where you'd rack in the kind of dough we're raking in.
They look good though. They're looking real good.
Thanks.
But what if when I change back? What if I don't want to?
FYI, we don't know Luke's. Luke, Jean-Luc, Luke. I feel like they're so similar. Luke and Luke. What is it? Just like accentuating the L, like Luke. Jean-Luc Picard. That's how I have to say Jean-Luc Picard to say it right, because otherwise it feels like Luke Skywalker to me.
Just thinking about going back home and
You didn't realize because you rambled. Well, that's my job, Adam. My job is to never shut up. Well, that's not my job. That's just what I do.
Yes and no. I mean, yes, of course, I want to be with my family. They need me. I need to be with them. And
Am I crazy to think that not, like, I don't want to, like, speak poorly or not seem caring, but I feel like Not is making way bigger a deal out of turning back and not being able to stay with her family. I feel like there's no reason why she's got to make such. I understand the ordeal, but I feel like it's very easy to just turn back, tell your family, listen, I'm making bank, and just go back with us and make coin, and let Yeza take care of the kid. It'd be like having the guy be the homemaker.
Shot me in the ass.
And Yeza could do his chemistry at home. He doesn't need to be out and about.
I'm exhausted. Literally.
Like, I feel like that is a perfect setup. For instance, if I got married and had a kid, I would stay home, unless my wife, who doesn't exist yet because I don't even have a girlfriend, but unless she was like, I'm staying home and wanted to, I would willingly stay home because everything I do is home. Everything I do, it'd be like, it makes sense for me to be the raiser of the child and do what I do here. So I feel like that is completely understandable.
That when I get to be with him again, I won't want to leave. And if I do,
Luke is an immortal eldritch being, apparently with a trust fund.
shitty, and when I'm with them, I'll feel great, but also kind of a little bit shitty, and I'm not.
All right, we'll talk pre-break. We'll all talk pre-break.
I've been thinking this.
We're done. We're down to 10 minutes before the break.
There is a truth to the idea that you could have gone back at any time. Have you ever really taken some sober, quiet time to think about what it is that you actually want, and not what you think you should want?
Good call, Caduceus.
It's not my thing.
If it's possible to just sit and really try and clear your mind and figure out what it is that would bring you the most peace.
I've never really been like religious or anything, but do you think I should like sit and
Pray to the traveler, definitely.
Sit and pray to the traveler. 100%. That is what you should do.
is that something that you can do without believing in some god thing?
To just sit
Only have to believe in quiet.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean,
I know people all the time that don't believe in God, and when bad shit happens, they pray.
Skillshare class?
And then they'll literally say, I don't even know why I'm doing this. I don't believe in God. And they're praying. And I'm like, hey, if it gives you peace of mind, pray your freaking ass off.
That's another Skillshare course.
lots in 101.
Yeah, the first year's a bitch. Backpack's super heavy. Fucking cobalt. Class load.
Jog a mile first.
All right, maybe if we have some time. I mean, we're in the swamp of doom here. We can't
We're also
really.
pressed like sardines because we don't have. Oh no, we cleared it. We cleared it.
Right now.
But we're really close.
Bidet, Ninja Man. Oh, Ninja Master, Bidet fam. Ninja, what is up?
Everything around
Ninja, if you weren't listening earlier, I can't smoke or drink because there is a slim chance I might have to bring my dad to the ER. He's doing all right now, but he was not too good this afternoon. But I think at this point we're probably good. But just to keep you posted, everybody, whoever else is joining now, if need be, I might run out. Jeff Lundy, what else up as well? Jeff Lundy in the chat. Who else did I miss? Did I miss anybody else?
That flask for a
But just giving a update to people. Like and subscribe. If we hit the likes, we'll still do it. And if I can't finish today, we'll do it tomorrow or Sunday.
Do you want to try it with me?
Am I about to lead the group in a group meditation?
Fuck yes, let's do that.
All right. Who wants to meditate?
Let's all have a meditation session. Yoga class in a zombie field.
Mind you, the space in here is very much like a sleepover. You all are kind of Tetrised in this interior space.
Everybody, smoke, 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 smoke. Understood, Jay? Yes, this is your moment to smoke and shine. Have your shots, do your drinks. I'll drink this just so I feel like I'm part of it. But this is just vitamin water.
Like a chanting word?
That's a monkey chant. That's different.
A monkey chant?
A monkey chant. A monkey chant.
No, like a monkey, but I appreciate that as well.
But isn't it? I've read or whatever. Like, don't you have to say a word over and over to like lull yourself?
Something else.
That's something.
I mean, there's like many ways of meditation. There's no real right way. You know, it kind of depends on what works best for you.
Zombie Yoga is my prog rock band.
Hold on before we do this.
Is it really? I mean, I'm assuming that's a joke, but there's a good chance you're being serious. Zombie Yoga. Zombie Yoga. I was just watching, no joke, I swear to God, about 3 hours ago when we were at the restaurant, they were showing videos around the bar of corgi yoga, and it was a room full of people with corgis, dogs, corgis, and they were doing yoga with their dogs, and the dogs were kind of following along, but it was freaking adorable. Corgis are my favorite by far. Dog of all time. I've never owned one. Corgis are my absolute favorite. I will get one at some point. I said when Sammy passed away that I was going to take a break and just, you know, me and Coco will roll with life for a year or two. And then I'm either getting another Sammy or I'm getting a corgi. I just got to get life back to normal because of my dad.
Past hour and a half or so, you guys have been like kind of waiting and talking and catching up a bit. They've been slowly dissipating. There's maybe
Zombies are dissipating.
about maybe 100 feet away or more.
They're still...
And then just barely through the mist, and only because you rolled so high. But you don't see any immediate danger. You haven't drawn any immediate attention, and for the time being, you feel safe.
All right. Should be all right for now. I was wondering if that was going to become a problem. I didn't think it would, but I was like, what if we do something wrong or make a noise?
Close your eyes.
We probably could outrun. Oh, no, they were fast, too. Those zombies were fast.
No, don't. You push it out of your brain. Try not to
OJ, they re-released the Mondo Cobra Kai
just...
Why I Record set? What does that mean? Mondo Cobra Kai. What is that?
God fucking... Alright.
Michael's saying if we have to, we'll do it Sunday. I agree. Michael's saying Sundays work better for Michael. So if we have to, you know, make this up or a future one, we'll likely do it on Sunday.
You see it from 500 feet, and it's just they're closing in.
28 days later reboot I've ever seen.
Yes.
We'll say...
Can I lead them through a guided meditation?
You do. And you know what?
This is ridiculous.
It doesn't have a point of exhaustion.
Doesn't?
Yes.
Right?
I do. I don't know
Caleb
where
and
it came
Jester,
from.
it is a very nice guided meditation. It is weirdly calming for you, very challenging for you for the continuous amount of information that's going through your head, but you do find a few moments of clarity. You finish the meditation, you both open your eyes, and that was really peaceful.
Glorious.
Set asleep.
How glorious.
I'm alright with that.
Did your spirit animal come to you? Did you like have a vision? Did you?
Who are you talking to?
Did you? I was talking to them. Well, I guided the meditation, so I'm assuming I am.
It's a Martian.
I guided the... Are you awake? Well, I guide... Yeah, we guided the meditation in our sleep.
Baseball, you weren't taken by the meditation, but you just...
Nice cover. What was that sound supposed to be?
But the meditation successful was nice.
Travis
Usually you find yourself
is interesting, to say the least. Welcome back, Forrest.
empty this dome.
My Wi-Fi cut out, but it's back now. Welcome back, my friend. My mom had to have a triple bypass out of nowhere. It's not fun. One of her arteries was 93% blocked. Dear Lord.
Middle of the darkened, mist-covered...
That's kind of a situation my father's in now. He just had to have a balloon put in because his arteries, all of them, are 30%, if not worse. Some are way worse than others. Some were as high as 70 or 80. He didn't have any higher than 80, but all of his arteries are blocked and clogged. And he's like, I'm old. What do you expect? That's his answer. Not that I should probably eat better or try to fix this. He's like, so I'm almost 70. What do you want? I eat hot dogs and pizza all the time. That's like his answer.
It's a tricky thing, and it's all about what you do with it, really. And you did a good thing. You made her happier.
I think so.
It sounds like you made
honestly, if the witch doesn't figure it out, it shouldn't be an issue. But am I crazy to think that the witch would be, I would be so unimpressed with the witch, Sharnai, if she didn't figure it out. How are you that powerful and you didn't put two and two together that something's not right? And doubt. I feel like you should have strong doubts.
Dome visible. You all find a night's rest?
Night's rest, and it's break time. Break time, night's rest. Everyone like and subscribe. We had 20 strong in the chat the entire 30 minutes of that. I think we're exactly 30. Yeah, we're exactly 31 minutes in, to be exact. Marisha is rocking out up there. Marisha did some fancy dance. I don't know what you'd call that, but it was a fancy dance to me.
Transcription.
A transcription.
So we got, I guess, 2 of these to give away tonight, which is kind of rad.
We're giving away two volt. Is that dice vaults? That's a dice vault, right?
Wormwoodgaming.com to receive
I only saw it like real. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. I wasn't sure.
special summons. You got 2 days to get it in time. So we're giving you the keyword. Remember, you can only enter once in chat.
Only enter it once in chat, guys. And 4 years from today in the past, you could win this.
Canada only, so in Quebec because of challenging laws.
Chip because of challenging laws.
CUPCAKE cupcake. We'll be back here shortly to continue our story. See you in a bit.
We'll be back shortly. You got the perfect warlock. Her weapons and supplies. I almost wanted to watch it, but I've seen it so many times at this point. It's silly when we're in somewhat of a time crunch. So we have less. Well, let's see. I'm going to let Matt Mercer do his talking, and then we're going to pause it, and I'm going to run to the bathroom. So if anybody needs a bathroom break, now's the time, because I didn't take one before, but I'll easily make an hour and a half after. So I'm not even going to drink now, because that might instigate the next pee, because I'm going to break the seal, like Ford was just saying. Breaking the seal. The best part is that modify memory. Oh, Mighty Nine. I got to make sure I pause it. After a long rest is acquired, points of exhaustion, which those of you have maintained, goes away.
Just have 1 point each.
And then I'll put the clock back. And I'll fix the clock.
You're awakened because as soon as it does, the warm, comfortable interior and the
Not as terrible a smell.
suddenly vanishes, and you find yourself immediately exposed to the elements of the swamp. And you all kind of wake up as the cold air and the mist still burning off in the early morning around you.
I'm expecting Matt any minute
to the day.
to go. What would you like to do? All right.
Okay.
We're going to stop right there. Matt said, okay, they're going to do, what was it? Dead Rise? We'll find out. I kind of read it. It said something like, I'm going to do Dead Rise, but I don't even know if he's serious. So here we go. We're going to get the time. So we got 2:35:43. 2:35:43. Change this. Stop that one. So we got 2:35:43. All right, so what I'm going to do, guys and girls, I'm going to go pee real quick. I'm going to run over, just make sure I'm not even going to talk to him. I'm just going to peek in the room because he's probably asleep. As long as he's asleep, all should be well. And we've only got an hour and 25 minutes, I think. 4:02. We got a little over an hour and 25 minutes. We're only about 17 likes away, though. So if all is well, we have no reason to not jump into the next episode. So anticipate at least an hour and 25 minutes after I pee, possibly an extra 30 minutes. So like, subscribe. I'll be back in 2 minutes. All right, everybody. We're back. He as far as I saw, he was still sleeping, and I peed real quick. I was very quick, just in case something happens. But right now, it seems like everything is okay, unless I just happened to peek in the room when no one was paying attention. So here we go. Well, we're not going to go in yet. I'm going to wait. I'm going to give everybody a minute or two to come back. My hat. Oh my God, I just realized this is the first time I'm not wearing my army hat. I think this is the first live stream ever that I'm not wearing my army hat. We lost so many viewers. Oh, I think people are jumping in and out of other accounts to hit the 50 likes. Usually when I see a dip in viewers like that, it's because people are using the break to jump in and out of other accounts. A tip to those who do that. If you jump into other accounts, I have found from experience that you have to stick on that account for several minutes. And then if you go back to your other account, you have to wait several minutes and have like downtime from both accounts. If you jump into another account, put a like on, and then go back to your primary account, it registers the like, and then in about 10 or 15 minutes, it takes it away. So just a tip from an experienced person who does things like this, because in the beginning, I would do that to test certain things. So I don't know the exact science behind it, but if you jump from account to account, eventually YouTube figures it out and they deduct. That's why we have the problems when we hit like 60, 70 likes and then all of a sudden they start backing down 10 or 20 likes. It's because YouTube has caught up and figured out that it's somebody using multiple accounts. So just a tip to help, get the likes up there without them being subtracted. He's shaking on the run, painting the walls and shit. I want to invite people to my Discord so I could practice DMing for the first time. I have a setup, but I'm using 2x2 level bags. They're pre-built. I think I'm reading that wrong. My second account is what I watch on. See, that's what I do. What I do is I do my like in the beginning of the day. And then when I watch, like right now, it's playing on my phone so I can make sure everything's running smoothly. So what I do is I just use my backup account and let it play on my backup account so it doesn't conflict. And it usually never does, except in the beginning it did when I didn't know these things. But that's how I do it now. So in the very early morning when I post this, I like it with my account. And then hours later when I jump on here, I use my backup to view. Because I also have to use my primary to run it. So my primary account is running all this and my backup is viewing it to make sure that it is running okay. I like to see our videos and I was confused why the stream number of dislikes didn't go up. Anywho, I think we're all mostly back because I said I'd give people 5 minutes. Big Bad Evil Guy. BBO. I never seen that. BBEG. Big Bad Evil Guy. So that was right. Let me go back and read Star's thing. I have a setup. I am using 2x2. I think that says 2x2 levels of Big Bad Evil Guys that are pre-built. I don't know if I've ever heard BBEG. But either way, everybody ready? Meaning I was on the wrong, Jay. Gotcha, John. And John, did I say hi to you? I'm pretty sure I said hi. You jumped in early, right? I forget sometimes. You know my memory. John, if I didn't say hi, hello, John. But I'm pretty sure I did. Anyway, here we go. My typing sucks today. I think I figured it out, Star. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
None.
And we have an hour and 25 minutes. We're 12 likes away, though. 12 likes away, everybody. So get your likes in. Get your likes in. And after the hour and 25 minutes, I'm going to take one more check on my father. If all is well, we'll do the next 30 minutes. If we hit 50 and my father needs assistance, we'll do it on Sunday. It's got to be after the Saints game, though, because the Saints are tied. 3-way tie for first place in the NFC South, if you watch football. Saints are my favorite team of all time. I've loved them since high school. And they're in a 3-way tie for first place. So it's a very important game tomorrow. It's at Sunday, 1 o'clock Sunday. So we'll do it like right after, like 4:30. If need be. Big breakdance.
A couple times,
Or we just walked.
or we just walk out.
We walked in.
Maybe we walk until we get to ground that you can draw on.
Where do we want to walk in?
I think we shouldn't have too much trouble if it is daylight. I feel like in the daylight we shouldn't have trouble traveling. Like they said, we didn't have a problem getting there in the day, but the witch might be after us. I don't think the witch is after us, but I imagine in the future we might have to meet her or see her again. What if she takes it out on Bo's father? What if she's like, I know that jester girl did something. I don't know what, and I can't figure it out, but she like, what if she like negatively takes it out on Bo's father out of spite? Like worse. Like what if she's like, I was only going to give him a little misery. I'm going to give him a shitload of misery now. Oh my God. Also fair. Take advantage of the light and let's get the hell out of here. Oh, clock. Sorry about that. Here we go. Do. And it ends at 4:02. So just in case, oh my God, my shadow just made me think a spider was crawling on my hand and I almost punched myself. I literally thought a spider was, the shadow looked like I was about to punch my own hand, thinking I was being attacked, violently attacked by spiders. They would have killed me instantly.
It's up to you. Find the path. Will help reduce the number of successes required to make your way up.
We are done with your family. You don't need. That's it for now.
Yep.
You don't need to go back?
For I have no answers.
Kidnap your brother?
I can't. Not yet.
Should we go kidnap your brother?
To report.
I mean, maybe we should. Maybe we should kidnap O's brother. Save his life.
Nothing I can't send in a message.
I can send a message.
She was gesturing to you, so yeah.
She was gesturing to you.
Then yeah, I could send a message.
Jester was gesturing.
I mean, it felt a lot like
I'll be home in about 20. We'll explain the half thing when I can type safely.
We'll try.
The hag thing. All right. I think my husband and Bill, does that say Bill, are trying to talk Syl into playing Ursula so they could be Flotsam and Jetsam.
Like kind of doing all right, and then like
Flotsam and Jetsam. Little Mermaid, top 3 Disney movie of all time for me.
we've like noticed.
okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, we know.
yeah, it's been going great then.
Sneaking tons of booze. It's well, then obviously he's going fantastic.
What did you just say? Just kidding.
Is it something you want us to help remind you with, or no?
No, I like to drink.
Do you want us to help you with that?
But if I'm aiming for this meditation thing, then I will do my best. So yes, if you catch me taking a little nip, why don't you knock it out of my hand?
Are you sure?
Yeah, are you sure? Are you going to get mad and try to fight Yasha?
Yeah, yeah.
What if she doesn't notice, and the rest of us do?
Tell Yasha.
Are we allowed?
If you notice and Yasha doesn't, tell Yasha.
Are you stopping entirely, or are you like doing a taper thing? Anytime you take a nip, I knock it out of your hand.
Go ahead. I give you permission.
What about like if we go to a tavern or something, and you want something to drink?
Knock it out.
Oh wait, this counts as taverns too?
Anywhere. Booze is booze.
Yeah, see, I would let taverns. I mean, yeah, booze is booze, I guess. If you're trying to quit drinking, you can't be like, but I could go crazy when I'm in a bar. I mean, I guess you could. It's your choice, but it's just going to make things more difficult. You should limit yourself everywhere, including taverns is probably the first place you should limit yourself.
Milk tastes like a cupcake?
Yeah.
Like butter.
Alright.
New England clam chowder.
New England clam chowder. What is that from? In what movie was New England clam chowder a secret word, or like a New England clam chowder? I'm gonna kill myself about that one. One of you's got to know what I'm talking about.
for a
Boop.
patch of ground that is,
Boop.
you know,
Every time my phone lights up, I just got to make sure it's not my mom or my dad, but it's not. It hasn't been yet.
drawable for Caleb.
Okay, yeah, you can definitely do that with that spell. So you take a little bit of time, keeping an eye out as well, setting up this kind of stone flatland platform large enough to contain this circle of teleportation. Easily enough, it's available.
Couldn't have happened to a nicer fellow. Gaston is an NPC, is going to have a sun tree moment, so he's not an option. Gaston. I did a push-up competition with Gaston last time I went to Disney World. It was about 7 or 8 years ago, and I was in like ridiculous shape. And they were like, you could challenge Gaston to push-up competition. He beat me. He was really good at push-ups. He was jacked. The guy who played Gaston was like freaking ridiculous. He looked like Chris Hemsworth with dark hair.
Knows any other closer teleportation circles past that?
Oh, we can go to Rosanna and ask Isaac to take us there.
Or we can get the ship.
And go to your place,
go to
and
my
then go
place and
do
go to
the
yours.
meetup. Yeah.
I don't know very many Disney movies, but can you be Simba? Simba is one of my favorites. Little freaking lion cub. Well, he's not always a lion cub, but I had a cat named Simba too. I had a cat named Nala and Simba. Obviously, Lion King references.
To stay, right?
We had them at the same time. They were of the same litter. It was one of our cats had baby kittens, and we named them all Disney names. There were others too, but we gave the rest away.
We're right here, right?
Just to clarify,
Actually, north of Comorta. You're more up there, yeah.
Okay, and the menagerie's here?
Yeah, but it's Nicodranus is down further. Yeah.
just so I'm clear, we who right now are near another destination that we had,
Which is what?
Pride's Call. There was another.
And Pride's Call. It's like Pride's Rock. We've said that before.
Sure.
I love it. Simba is on the table. Yes.
Decide to go on a 3
Simba is there. Simba was my favorite. When my cat, like, he was awesome. Reminded me a lot of Sammy. Nala was just like Coco. If I showed you pictures, she looks just like Coco. So it was weird because Simba and Nala were our cats for a while, like 20 years ago. And then Sammy and Coco were very similar to those two.
to just take us there.
Yeah, that's assuming a lot from Essex, though, right? You're just
And their mother was Minnie Mouse. We named her Minnie because she was massively fat. And I mean, the funny thing is we didn't know that when we named her Minnie, but she ended up becoming gigantic after she had all these litters.
Seems to be
I'm
like
okay. I'm personally happy getting on a boat. I think that sounds like a lot of fun.
Either way, Orly's going to have to meet us. That boat is going to take 3 weeks
Yes.
Yeah, the boat's pretty
to get to the other place.
Send Orly and tell him to speed up.
ask Essex first. That's always the first step, right? Asking?
Yeah.
Yeah? Alright.
something we'll put into practice.
I'm going to send a message to Essex.
One of my favorites, messaging Essex. I want to see what Essex up to. It's been an episode or two.
If we needed to teleport somewhere, would you be able to do it? Because you love us now?
I like how she put it.
Or is it still like not cool
Can you teleport us because you love us,
ish?
or do you hate us? That's kind of what she said. Do you love us or hate us? If you don't teleport us, you obviously hate us.
If it is a place I don't know, there is significant risk, but possible.
The fact that he responds so quick is a delight.
We're chasing no one.
Yeah.
We just fell through a bunch of fucking trees.
It's risky.
I'm into it. Right? We're into it.
I
What
mean,
do we want to do?
It's a great idea. I think it's actually the fastest way to do it.
And then we do the stuff for Caduceus.
and then
We can teleport to Nicodranus.
and then we take a boat
And then
ride
we
for
take
3
a
weeks.
boat. Well, not for 3 weeks.
And then we take a boat ride for 3 weeks.
We go do the negotiation, and then we go to TravelCon.
What if we miss TravelerCon? That's my concern. We are like, I feel like we're timing all this very close.
I don't know.
What if we end up
Caduceus, you're very honest, Norman.
timing it too close and miss? I don't want to miss TravelerCon. We have spoke of. I mean, I know we probably don't because we have talked about the episode approaching, but I don't know if we're all there or we make it appropriately on time.
If you want to delay.
There is the negotiation.
Or what if the negotiation goes poorly? What if the negotiation goes poorly and they take us? It doesn't matter how quick we are if we're part of a war or something.
How much time until TravelerCon?
How much time till TravelerCon? 4 weeks. 4 to 5. That's like timing it really tight. That gives us a week, week and a half at best if everything goes well.
I mean, it's only been a couple days. Every time I ask, it's like a day.
Yeah, it's between like 4 and 5 weeks, I think.
I don't know. I think that's. I mean, we got to do what we got to do, but I think we're really cutting it close. I like leaving plenty of time. I want to be able to get there a week early, book in the hotel, have a couple drinks, meet some people, and then rock out like Dragon Con. I got to Dragon Con at 2 days early. We got like a whole day in advance just to set up, and then we like had like the next morning, and then it was like we went in around the afternoon. But we had like ample time to set up and get ready properly. I did say they could be specifically Disney's Merlin if they wanted, because the man is a putz. Merlin is a bit of a Mr. Magoo. Salakadula Michikabula. Oh wait, that wasn't him. That was the fairy godmother. What was the song that Merlin sang? Merlin had the song when you first meet him, and he's like, freaking his house was going nuts and everything was crazy. But that was the song. Madam Mim. Madam Mim was great.
All arriving in the familiar basement. The posted Aurora watch spin around just to check that brief moment of like, and they go back to their post. You walk to familiar crystal walled halls. Head nods.
Oh, Prestidigitor. Is that what it is? Presto Digitorium? Is that how you say it? Prestidigitorium? I haven't seen Sword in the Stone in so long.
Watch for want to be careful.
I enjoyed it. I'm a fan of it.
Seafront negotiation, of which, while the leaders will not be physically present, there will be a lot
Wakati Pockety.
for this.
I want to play a genie. I want to play a genie-packed warlocks whose only power is to be rich.
Neighborhood where there's your house.
Yeah, Merlin is a bit of a like a klutz,
In the eternal night that is
but
the city.
I enjoy him because he's good-hearted and means well.
The door ding, 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 opens, and your home is as you left it.
Home is as we left it, everybody.
Swamp nastiness off of me.
It just occurred to me, we have a lot of money. Should we hire someone to take care of the house while we're not here?
Well, we did, but they up and left. I don't even know where.
Yeah, we weren't really hiring someone to clean them. They just up and left. Dyron just up and left.
What you're talking about? I'm gonna.
Our maid bailed on us.
But should we hire
No, I don't really care. I think it's quite nice in here.
But like, there's never any food here when we get back. We have to go shopping.
I mean, how much would it cost for somebody to housekeep and buy food and keep us stocked? I can't imagine. I mean, what would that cost? What would like a weekly wage be for somebody to take care of our house and do our shopping?
I can do all these things.
I feel like a fair wage would be like, what in this world is a weekly salary? Like 5 gold, 10 gold?
You did, but you traveled a bit, so you lost a bit of time. So by the time you guys had
That witch doctor from The Princess and the Frog. What's the name? That's one of the ones I'd never seen. Bibbity Bobbity Boo. Salakadula Michikabula. I never saw
getting here, it's
The Princess and the Frog. It's one of like 3 Disney movies I haven't seen that like are well, I don't know if that's a classic, but of like the staple Disney movies. And I know they're changing Splash Mountain into it, so I probably should check it out, being as Splash Mountain is my favorite ride ever. And they said they're going to try to keep it,
Cut off, I assume.
you know, a water ride, a log flume.
That's where all the nutrients are, right? You said it's all in the crust. I'm just assuming you're going to be picky. No.
What kind of sandwich is this?
Mushroom and moss. It's an M&M. It's a Caduceus special.
M&M sandwich, mushroom and moss, a Caduceus special.
Tiny triangles. Like tea sandwiches.
We're being quite fancy for us.
While you're eating sandwiches, you guys have like the afternoon here in Rosanna. Whatever. Is there anything you want to accomplish while you're in the city? Anything you're looking for? Or
Yeah, I want to go shopping.
All right, we're in Rosanna. We're gonna go shopping. We're eating tea sandwiches. Favorite Disney World ride is always E.T.
some scrolls in particular?
Yes.
What is E.T.?
I mean, there are.
It's not. I'm reading it as E.T. the extraterrestrial, but obviously E.T. is not Disney. It's got to be. What is E.T.? What is that abbreviated for?
Off the beaten path.
Escape tunnel. I don't know what the E.T. is.
Marbleton Conservatory.
Okay, you do know that place. It is a little more controlled.
I've been to Disney World a bazillion times. I love Disney World. I'll go right now. I'll drop everything and go right now if someone wanted to go with me.
Is that a shop or more of a library?
It is a library and a place of learning. That's where Professor Wacko is, but that's also where you have.
I got friends on the other side. Be right back in a few minutes. Have to get inside and remove work clothes. Michael, take your time. Michael has arrived home.
the rapport that you have.
Clever name said I haven't seen it either. I'm assuming The Princess and the Frog. Yeah, nothing against it. It just came out around the time where I wasn't really watching shit. And I didn't know anything about it. All the other tales I knew of or heard of from other things like Hans Christian Andersen or something like that. The Frog and the Princess I knew nothing about, so it kind of like didn't really vibe. Like I wasn't like, oh, I know that. I gotta go out and see it. Like I knew The Little Mermaid before Disney.
He's lower, but because you are a lone human in the middle of Rosanna, it is a little more challenging to get information out of people that don't have a rapport with you. So go ahead and roll.
I still got my little dingle dangle.
You do.
Yeah.
What do we got there? Oh, is that pretzels? Are they eating cat treats or pretzels? Because I have cat treats in a jar like that.
I'm sorry.
Not good.
You spend the better part of the next 2 hours of people sending you like, oh yeah, no, go down this road to find this, and you get there and there's nothing there, and someone goes like, oh, I gave you wrong directions. You want to go down this corridor?
Marisha dumped a bunch on her napkin, and then Caleb just snatched it. Or Liam, I should say. Liam just like snatched a handful.
You were been even further lost, and you found spaces you've never been to. You do come across a very large.
Marisha's waiting. Look at Marisha's face. Marisha looks like she's waiting for Liam to go for another handful, like she's gonna whack him or something.
There's like a,
Look at her. Look at her.
An elderly lizard folk who's out there kind of tending to the garden.
Look at her face. Marisha's acting silly, but I like it. Look at her. Look at her. She's half up to something, I feel, or like very unsure about something.
Trail I took to get to this spot. Back
I think Liam threw her off.
good times.
Sorry, buddy. Anybody else?
All right, Liam or Caleb. Caleb had a bit of a go there.
There you go. Some herbs. Get good soap.
I mean, we're just kind of getting things done until we decide what to do. There's about an hour and 5 minutes left. So I can't imagine we don't get into something by the end of this.
Than Caleb did. Yeah, there is work to be had. You go into there and you can see there are a lot of individuals that are.
And we're 11 likes away, everybody. 11 likes away. Can we achieve greatness in an hour? We need to have roughly one like every 8 minutes. One like every 8 minutes, and we'll achieve glory.
Hey, Joey over here, we can totally get you covered. Don't worry.
Joey, eh?
Yeah,
What's yours? I'm looking for
Jodek, but we call him Joey.
in home care.
Jodek.
Home care.
Yeah, no, we care about many homes. They're great. Was that right? And he's like, yep.
Yep.
More of like a butler sort of a thing. I think
He changes his posture. Of course, we can help you in whatever you require. Isn't that right? He goes, yep.
I kind of dig them. I kind of dig them.
thank you.
They're willing to do what they got to do to get the job done. Whether or not they get it done, I don't know. But they seem like they're willing
Like a,
and I'll say willing. I'm not going to say able because I don't know.
but I'll say
But I like the willingness.
you do come across this really, really sweet, young, kind of bright-eyed drow girl who has her platinum white hair kind of goes to almost a purple tint at the tips.
Very cool. Platinum white hair with purple tips.
Kind of tied in two places.
I dig it.
She's dressed in nice standard clothing, and you catch her like brooming on the exterior of what looks to be a small livery.
Robin Hood Fox is a ranger. Robin Hood Fox. Fox and the Hound was great. Fox and the Hound, Copper and Todd. Copper and Todd. That's a classic. I probably might put in my top. It's definitely in my top 10, possibly top 5. Fox and the Hound. Oliver and Company. I watched Oliver and Company. I haven't seen it in probably 15, 20 years. And it was one of my favorite growing up. I love Billy Joel. And I mistakenly decided to try to watch it right after Sammy died, and it destroyed me. Because the beginning with the baby kittens and the song. My God, I can't even think about it. It was adorable and amazing, but like you don't want to watch that after a cat passes away.
What do you make here per day?
Well, my standard rate comes to about 1 gold, 5 silver.
That sounds fine to me.
That sounds fine to me. 1 gold, 5 silver per day? Oh. But per day? All right, so I was saying around 5 or 10 gold a week. So that's not too shabby.
Rate, or is it just every day?
This is for an extended engagement of
Yes,
business.
we sometimes.
I don't think that's too bad. That works out. 1, 5, 5, 10. It'll come out to like a little less than 10 gold. Oh, wait, no. Oh, no, it'll come out to almost a little over 10 gold. Or roughly 10 gold a week. 21. We're going to whisper. We got whispering housekeepers. No, but honestly, that's not too shabby. I'm down. I'll take 3. I'll take 3 of these people to clean my house. And the Evil Queen's Huntsman, they suggested Bambi already. Bambi is one I've definitely seen Bambi, but I'm not as familiar with Bambi. I was never big. I love Thumper. Thumper was amazing. I have a Thumper stuffed animal, but I just love adorable creatures. Not that Bambi's not, but I have deer in my yard every waking minute. So I've seen so many deer, it's like I'm tired of deer. So Bambi lost out, but nothing against it. It's a solid movie. They kill mothers in the beginning. It's a good way to start your movies.
Would you do it for 1 gold, 4 silver per day?
1 gold, 4. I would round it off. Let's just say, what is that weekly rate?
We could go for the daily rate if it is something you're not.
Yeah, I would do. I hate doing daily rates. In real life, in business, I hate daily rates. You end up getting ripped off. 40 gold a month. I would say, how about 30? I would say round it down to a 1 gold a day if we hire you full time. That's the thing. If we're giving you steady work, you lower that to $1 or a gold a day. I'll give you 30 gold, and I'll even let you eat and sleep there if you want. You can eat there and sleep there for free. Yeah, what was that? All right. I dig it, but I think we overpaid a little bit. I mean, we didn't overpay necessarily, but I think we should have negotiated better. I think Jester, Laura Bailey should have done the negotiating on that one.
I'm gonna go upstairs.
It's going to be a living nightmare. Yeah, honestly, it's probably going to be funny to me. Back while taking out the trash. Ninja, what is up? How is it going at work? I hope you're well.
Going to cast.
Does anyone know how many more minutes until the teleport out? I live in southern... Won't get in... I'm not going to read it in case there's a spoiler there.
Cast Word of Recall on the little shrine I've made to the Traveler.
Okay.
The Shrine to the Traveler. All right, everybody, we're doing all right so far. We are less than a minute away from the hour countdown, so it looks like we're going to make it through successfully. It's just a matter of whether or not we hit the 50 likes at this point.
Okay. So you have now, as you complete
I told my dad, too, I said,
tree itself,
just to give you peace of mind,
drop some of its
I'll be done around 8 o'clock, which will be done at 8:05.
drift down.
And I said, if you're feeling that bad, but you think you can like wait till 8:05, just do so. So for all I know, they're doing that. I don't know. I won't know till 8:05.
And you sense
All right.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Anybody else doing anything?
All right. Smiles down.
But you can just wait if you're not particularly going to something.
Oh, you have the +2 bracers of defense you took me?
Those are +2?
Yeah.
The ones you have are +2.
Oh, yeah, mine are the exact same.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I can sell these or something.
Maybe I could sell them.
you order something online and immediately see something just slightly better.
I totally know. Yes.
$10 cheaper.
I did this the other day. I splurged and bought like $100 wallet that has like buttons that you can open up the cards and stuff. And it's great. Don't get me wrong. But then like 2 days later, there was like a Damascus burned steel one that looked so cool that I had to buy that. And now I got two relatively similar wallets. And I never even had one. So now I have two, and it's totally unnecessary. But I couldn't decide. If I had waited 2 more days, I would have went with the Damascus one.
Little, skittish.
Okay, I'll be very careful. I'm gonna take him and try to give him a little bath and fluff him up in the hot tub.
Love it. Try to give him a yeah. I feel like Yash is gonna get a little scratched up.
On recent adventures and the return from
Yash is gonna get a little scratched up by Sprinkle. Poconos are a mountain area in Pennsylvania. What are we talking? I live very close. Who's talking Poconos? I don't know. I don't want to read anything spoilery because I think somewhere in there was spoilers. But I live about an hour and a half less. I live less than an hour and a half from the Poconos. Before my father's incident, him and my mother would go there every year on their anniversary. There's like a bunch of like very extravagant hotels and ski resorts. So my parents would go there every year on their anniversary and stay for like 2 or 3 nights.
Full move bathing a dead animal.
It's like all inclusive, everything. Like you get drunk and food and hotel and entertainment, everything, comedy clubs, all sorts of stuff. It's all included usually if you go to the right place.
and the sheer amount of bites that would have definitely hamburgered someone with the softer grips hands. Your thick
For the price of a coffee, you could save this ferret or weasel.
start like rage washing it. You take half the bite damage from the little.
Rage washing. So Yasha got beat up a little, but he just said if we were not Yasha, we would have got hamburger meated. If you saw my hands, well, you can, but actually I'm healing pretty good. Coco, I've been trying to train Coco to do stuff, and every now and then she gets my hand, and I get sliced bad, and that's just a little baby kitten.
Animal handling for me. Yes. I'm curious.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Triple D. That's up north. What is Triple D? I thought the Poconos were an island in the Caribbean. Yeah, I mean, I've lived near it pretty much my entire life, and my parents go there, so it's easy for me
as Yasha brings
to like immediately be like, how do you not know what the Poconos is? But if you don't live around here, I don't know why you would.
from me, it's actually the process of gnawing.
So sweet of you, Yasha.
It's in the process of gnawing.
Mess and oh, look so cute now. He's gonna look so much better, you know, on your flower on
I imagine he would look better. I imagine he would look like a fluffy little ball of love or bites.
because he's not very friendly. Caduceus? Do you have any like little bugs or pieces of meat or anything you might give him?
I'm gonna. Would you like a sandwich?
Jester is flipping his shit a bit.
He calms a bit.
Yeah, he wants to see.
Come here.
We gotta feed you. Is he gonna bite Caduceus's fingers?
Want another sandwich?
But Caduceus is one with the animals, right? I feel like Caduceus would have a way with animals. I mean, we've heard this before.
Eventually, you calm. Sprinkle.
All right, we calm Sprinkle. Disney Plus Dungeons and Dragons.
Already kind of reticent.
Is Dungeons and Dragons on Disney Plus? Is that what you're saying? I've seen it. The movie, the new movie. I've seen it several times. I thought it was good. I've seen it at least 3 times. I watched it in theaters with my sister. Watched it when it came out. And I seen it again, like briefly when my brother was here for Thanksgiving. We had it on in the background, but I'd already seen it enough to remember everything.
Really nice
Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
Family meeting, house meeting.
wow.
I've got to introduce you
House meeting.
potential employers. They might have some questions about your CV and your past work experience.
What the fuck?
No, this is fine. I've brought a young lady here. Her name is Vendetta. If I remember.
I didn't bring up the fact that Vendetta, I saw it and then never mentioned it, but Vendetta is probably the worst name you could have as a housekeeper.
Do you guys
That just doesn't sound
know how much time
good.
to spend on this? All of it. Okay.
All of it.
Wanted to steal things from us.
Of course.
We should say, all right, Vendetta,
Person who takes care of
we're going to pay you 30 gold a month, and if we catch you stealing, you die. That's the deal. So just don't steal. If we catch you,
That's wonderful.
0
Do you steal things?
questions asked, you die.
No, why would I steal something?
Well, that's excellent. We have the ability to monitor every room in this house. So,
Why wouldn't you steal things?
Why wouldn't you?
You only should trust someone who knows that they
Why
can
would I steal things? Why wouldn't you steal things? You damn bastard.
All right, you cast on the truth.
Unlike all of us, as many people that I
Everyone make wisdom saving.
Everyone's getting zone of truth. I love it. Everyone's zone of truth. We're going to get to the bottom of this shit. None of us can lie now.
13-7. I'm just going to lie about everything because I can.
I'm going to lie. Well, yeah, some of us can lie.
not fail.
And so does she.
Okay, good.
All right. She failed. All right. So Vendetta did fail.
Are you trustworthy?
I'd like to think so. This would be a better job than the one I currently have. And,
How much do you currently make?
currently, I make about 4 silver pieces a day.
Oh, so she did kind of.
Interesting.
No, what? No, keep going.
So we're going to pay her a gold and 5 silver?
Horse and more bundle manure.
And she's shoveling shit.
I have before, but it's been some.
She's shoveling shit for 4 silver a day, and she's asking us for a gold and 5? Maybe it's a longer hours?
Do we all need to be here as we interview the housekeeper?
But I think housekeeping is way better than shoveling shit. Like, I mean, she's like,
Do you have any experience taking care of houseplants?
No,
Do you feel prepared to learn how to take care of plants?
I think so.
Okay.
Do you like
she doesn't have bad answers. The only bad answer so far is she got paid little.
Aggressively likable.
It comes pre-road beef. I want them to make a series out of it so badly. It comes pre-tenderized. Pocono beef usually refers to the deer who end up on the wrong side. Okay, that's what we got. Road beef. Now I understand.
Green.
what's your favorite color?
Oh, I don't have one.
Oh, that's weird.
Wait, you don't have
That is,
I've known you for so long.
yeah, that's a little weird.
Weirdest thing.
Favorite color?
Yellow.
Oh, well.
Yellow, immediately.
But how do you see the world?
Silver.
Silver?
Yeah, that's a good color.
Yellow, this is just totally random, but yellow was my grandmother's least favorite color. And I only bring it up because I remember being a little kid and butter was real yellow and it would literally make her nauseous. When she saw butter, she'd go get it away from me. And she said it was an experience she had as a child. And because of the butter experience, the color yellow destroyed her for like the rest of her life.
You're right. She's telling the truth.
As crazy as that sounds, butter made a person hate the color yellow for their entire lives.
What did you tell her?
What are you talking about? Bo, are you drunk?
I don't trust her.
If you don't trust me, I can.
Yeah, why I understand like zone and truth, like we zoned of truth her.
Here, do you want
I feel like she's answering well.
Those are like
even though she's got a name like Vendetta.
I have good intentions. I would like to, live above the current means that I do.
You know what? Let's pay her 40. I want her to get out of this shit.
Difficult to work with and keep, then I wouldn't stay in this job.
We're never here. Let's vote. All in favor?
I'm voting. We win. We definitely win. Marisha looks like the only, or Bo looks like the only one. Let's say 35. I'll meet her in the middle, because I was going 30, but now I feel bad. Like, she needs to get out of this life of servitude. So let's give her 35, call it a day, and Bo, calm down.
Quote something very high for us.
I have a turnip. Give me 5
Better than what I'm making now at the
Yeah, by like 5,000%.
Yeah, you're making more than 3 times a day what you're making in the stable.
I'll get my stuff.
She's a grifter. I can smell it on her.
Honestly, even though I'm willing to pay at this point, she is making more than 3 times a day what she's making at the shit shack.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I would say we'll double your pay. That's fair enough. Double your pay. We want to get a fair shake here, and we'll treat you like gold.
Yeah, you can start right away.
Sleep in the hot tub at night.
The hot tub is your bed, and you got to sleep with Sprinkle in the hot tub. Sprinkle goes in the hot tub with you, and that's the only way you're allowed to sleep.
It's a very strange house.
We're aware. We're glad you're here. Can we go now?
Yeah, we're going to
Essex.
All right, so
Are you leaving now?
we're leaving, and we hired her.
It's up to you guys.
1, 2, 3. I mean, obviously there's 7 of us. I'm trying to. If we each give 5.5 gold, or less than 5.5 each, a week, that pays for it. So we just got to throw up 5 or 6 gold a week,
Something from a wand.
and our house is taken care of. We could pay through Traveler Con for like 30 gold each.
It'll usually say for most wand-based magical items.
I mean, we spend golds left and right on booze. We could afford a little for some housekeeping.
I have the wand
You don't
of the
need
solitary scout and the wand of smiles.
You don't
Wand of Smiles. Wand of...
fireballs or anything. It's part of the enchantment. Is the wand.
That's a good trick. Never know when one of those will roll through again. My GMA grew up on a shit shack above the Ohio River back in the 20s. I put all of my glasses upside down in the cabinet because she taught me to do that because of the storm bowls. My grandma, oh, it says GMA, my grandma, got it. I do that at the shore house. We put our glasses upside down at the shore house for a reason. I forget what it was. I think it was something with the moisture at the shore because we're right on the water. If you put the glasses upright, I think people said moisture will gather and you'll actually see like water in, like, because we're only there during the summer. So if you, I don't know, because I don't know if I've ever done it, but if you put your glasses upright, people said it's 6 months of not being there with the moisture and the everything from the ocean water, you will get shit in your glasses and you'll have to wash them every year. But I wash everything when I get back there anyway, because it's sitting for 6 months. So I rinse everything anyway, but just to avoid it.
That's okay.
Yeah, we can split it if you want.
Oh, yes, Essex? Oh, we'll be right there. It's quite urgent that we get to his place.
messaging you. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, Essek again. Boop, 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 boop. I got into a fight with an Indian kid and got hit in the face, fistful of curry powder. Didn't eat curry until like 25. That is random. You got into a fight? It almost sounds like something out of a show. You got in a fight with an Indian kid who used curry powder in battle.
I was not expecting to return through a summer so soon. I take
It's like when you get dirt thrown in your face or sand. Like, but that's a tactic I never heard. Curry powder? I mean, it probably burns like shit and works.
Okay.
I've never done that, but I've had someone throw dirt or sand or whatever in my face during a fight, like you'd see in the movies. I was drunk as shit. It was like 2 a.m, and there was like 40 people outside, and I had to jump on the guy, and then I wasn't paying attention because I was drunk, and he threw shit in my face. It was like rocks and dirt, and it wasn't good.
here in my home and things
And then I fell because he tackled me and I ripped my whole shit up.
Thankfully, this is a moment in time in which I am more useful.
Is everything good? It looks like it froze for a brief second. Uh-oh. Oh, it's back. It looked like it froze on my end. I just want to make sure. We are 9 likes away, everybody. This is 8, but we're 9 away because I have a problem with this thumb, even though I just did it.
Many of the elements of the military on both sides are holding hard lines at the exterior of previous battlefields. There has been some small-scale negotiation and discussion.
Holding the lines, small-scale negotiations.
Have already set out.
Ships are out.
From one of our outposts. It is quite a long trek from.
All right, we're making progress. Hot sauce for HB. Do any of you all eat hot sauce? Clever. I put hot on everything. If I don't put sauce, I'll put like wasabi or things of spice. But I use hot on all I eat. The other day I got sashimi, and I had more wasabi than I had with sashimi. And the lady was like, "Are you taking this home?" And I was like, "No, I'm eating it." And she like was confused until she saw I ate it all. I was literally like crying. When I eat hot, I will just like cry. And like it looks like I'm hysterical, but I just let it run and I eat hot.
So, where would you like me to take you?
Caduceus? Oh, we're going to, it's a vast space, yeah, so some...
Like Tabasco, like some people think Tabasco's hot. I'll drink. I think I've told you guys, I would go to bars and do shots of straight Tabasco sauce with my beers and shit just to win money. Because people would be like, I dare you to take a shot of Tabasco. And I would do it all the time. And I'd be like, all right, for $10. And I would do a shot of Tabasco and then kill it with a beer. And I'd make $10. But I would do it like 5 times a night. And after a night, it would wreck your stomach. But I do it. And I pretty much pay for all my drinks for the night by drinking shots of Tabasco. The White Dawn Lagoon. I love super spicy shit. I've had that Hot Ones Apollo with the Pepper X. It's not great. Chunky, which I like. I've not had that, but I've had a couple of the Hot One sauces. My sister got a couple, like a variety pack, but I don't think the one you're saying was in it. Hot Ones. I never tried the really, really hot ones on Hot Ones, but I've tried like the ones they say taste good. I didn't see a point in torturing myself because I'm assuming it is ridiculously hot because I've had stuff like that from other places. So I've done it and I'm like, I'm good. I want to enjoy my hot. But some of theirs are super hot and enjoyable. I'll go for those. If they're enjoyable, I'll suffer and torture myself for the love of the taste and the hot.
Painful. But if you insist, let us all take hands if you
Like I love going to Vietnamese soup house, Pho, if I'm saying it right, Pho, and I dump hot chili oil. Like literally, my soup is like red, like fire, like a lava, like a volcano. It looks red because I just dump like 20 spoonfuls of hot chili oil.
The traveler is with you, my child.
The traveler is with you, my child.
Just
Yeah.
come, and he kind of glides over into the center of his main, his main chamber. These watch, he kind of moves that way. The furniture kind of scoots on its own to the sides and leaves the open space.
The furniture is moving all over. Oh well, is this a cute moment coming up?
You all clasp hands, and he goes,
I've met one of the hot sauce guys from Hot Ones. The store is in Williamsburg. Really? I didn't know that. I'm not far from Williamsburg.
finish this incantation. You can hear the.
I'm probably like 4 or 5 hours from Williamsburg.
You can see it on the
The dude's not here. The dude would know. The dude lives probably less than an hour outside of Williamsburg.
center as it glows brighter, and then you feel that familiar scent of you all being pulled into nothingness. I need somebody to roll a D100 for me.
Rolling a D100. Here we go. Teleporting, rolling a D100. We're getting sucked in by Essek.
That's,
I love high rolls when we. Oh my god, a 99.
It's 99.
I don't know. Hold on. I'm trying to have
It's hard to read these.
I was just gonna say I've never seen a high roll on a 100 roll.
last time. That would have been crazy.
The highest I think we've seen is like 70s, maybe 80s, maybe not even that. 99. Oh, Williamsburg, Brooklyn. I'm thinking of Williamsburg, Virginia.
That is on target.
So I'm even closer. Brooklyn, I could get to Brooklyn in under an hour. That's where I bought my Jeep. Or no, I bought my Jeep in the Bronx.
This is only based on a description.
But it's still probably an hour away. Less. Without traffic, I could probably do it in an hour. Probably, maybe.
Look at that. That's really pretty. Look at the dice you got.
We're down to under 40 minutes, everybody. And we're 5 likes away. 5 likes away. 1 like every 10 minutes, we'll do it. Because we're going to talk for 5 or 10 minutes after. So 1 like every 10 minutes, and we'll have broken the threshold.
From a few small plumes of white across the horizon, you are partially looking out.
And I'm willing to do it. Like I said, if my dad is all right after we're done with this, we'll jump right in. If he's like, I'm going to have to go, then we'll do it on Sunday.
See ocean to the south. The glittering waters of Lucidian Ocean. You kind of look to your right and behind you, and you can see the elements of a mountain range that vanish to the north. Broken gray rocks and a looks like
Broken gray rocks.
carve its way south.
Clever name I made. What is those? Are those? Oh, they're umbrellas. Little umbrellas.
Immediately before you, you can see this vast jungle, this dense tropical forest that seems to wrap around and encompass a large portion of this shore-side cliff expanse.
I dig it. Matt's descriptions are golden, as usual.
Those two are right at the area known as the White Dawn Lagoon.
New territory.
Immediately goes,
Too bright. Bright light.
this was a success.
This looks about right.
Bright light. He's a Mogwai. Is Essek a Mogwai? Is he a giant? Maybe it's like the Kobolds, where Essek is a combination of 15 Mogwais that float. And they're sensitive to bright light.
It is tolerable. Is this what you were seeking?
Does this mountain range look familiar from my vision?
I mean, the mountain range itself isn't familiar to you, but the visions you've had definitely.
Umbrellas. I see swords. Umbrellas. Everyone's rocking the umbrella emojis all
You don't know.
day long. No, all since Michael said that comment about Williamsburg, I see umbrellas everywhere.
I get down on the ground and paint.
They're closed umbrellas, Forrest said, and then people started closing them up. But then Forrest opened it up again. So now I'm even more confused because Forrest opened them after saying they're closed. So there's the parasol. Also, they're parasols. They're not umbrellas. But a parasol, is a parasol the same as an umbrella? It's Mary Poppins, y'all. I feel like a parasol is more fancy than an umbrella, or is it relatively the same thing, just fancier word?
Yes.
And
I love how Matt's holding the fake parasol. Let's hold our parasols, everybody. Pistols O'Brien! We haven't seen Pistols in forever. Pistols, how have you been? Pistols, I literally thought of you today because I was watching Red Letter Media had a new show. And it was a trivia show on Star Trek. And one of the answers, someone said China O'Brien. And they were like, what the hell is China O'Brien? And they showed it was a TV show from the 80s that I'd never heard of with
Become a warm,
Cynthia Rothrock. I think it's Cynthia Rothrock. Martial artist girl.
colder climate.
China O'Brien. Obviously related to Pistols.
Great coast, this further south on Jorhas, definitely resembles the places where you two grew up. As the warm wind kind of blows through, you get a sweet smell. Familiar smell.
Oh.
This kind of sweet honeysuckle-like flower aroma that reminds you of times in your youth when you were on the right path. The wind blows
Did he say honeysuckle?
of
Honeysuckles?
the trees swaying inward.
I just learned or relearned something about the film Ever After. I hadn't realized before. Star, what is up? I just recently reacted to that. Somebody on Patreon specially requested Ever After. I'd never seen it. And I reacted to the movie in full like a month ago.
That the answer is inconclusive.
So it is fresh in my mind. It was very good. Way better than I thought. Possibly my favorite rendition of Cinderella. And I'm not even kidding. It might be my favorite rendition. Or it's definitely up there. It was quality.
About a day's journey. It is dangerous,
It is dangerous.
but we head this way.
Lead the way, Caduceus. It's on you.
Do you know what we're looking for? A house, a hill, a grove?
The original riffraff from RHPS is Monsieur Lapew. I don't know what RHPS is. Did I just say what that is?
Birds and wildlife.
From RHPS. I don't know what the abbreviation is. That's crazy. Yeah, life has been happening. Miss checking in here. Well, Pistols, we love having you. I hope all is well and you're getting life done.
Thank you, Jester. And good luck. And kind of like glides over and lands down a patch of sand and begins
I
to
love
his
it.
finger
We have Essek in the form of what I'm picturing as like Yondu now.
continues his work.
Spitspot. Oh my god, that would have been great. That would have been great if Essek did that without Travis saying it. We also are one like away. I don't know if you guys see it the way I do, but right here on my account it says we are one like away from 50. So if anybody hasn't liked yet, you could be the golden child, and Eddie Murphy will carry you to the promised land.
Now we walk.
Okay.
You guys. 49 likes. Yup. Why are you reposting Farscape? All of them got taken down, Clever. Everyone I posted got taken down, and I was trying to trim them to have them go back up, and YouTube was not having it. They're like, no matter how much I trimmed it, it wouldn't open up. So I had to go in and strategically edit it differently and then post it new. So I probably will have to do that to all of them because I just love Farscape. But that is why, Clever. I had to do it because YouTube was not cooperating.
I'm going to try and let as much flora, fauna, and animal life know that why we're here, what we're looking for, and
Flora and fauna.
heading to the
Aren't those fairy godmothers?
The air itself is very warm, which is comforting, especially given the last night
I used all my likes. Up, we just hit 50.
mountains.
I think we just hit 50. We just hit 50, everybody. I only see 9 likes still.
Heavy vines
We
around the thick tree trunks.
well, on my account it says 49 still, but my backup says 50. So we're right about there. I'd like a couple more just as victory likes, just in case we crash after this and all of them go away. But you know, we I want to see it there. We're one away on this.
Squat trees with these heavy, just dozens and dozens of thick branches that build up into the large canopy, each one kind of knotting and tangling with the next, forming this network with occasional breaks where you can see the dust and pollen and other sorts of various nature-based clouding material that drift through, and elements of light peak in beams that begin to
Matt and his explanations are glorious. Rocky Horror Picture Show. Oh, see, I we've talked about this before. I only saw that once in my life, and it was within the last 5 years at a movie theater, like yearly event kind of thing that I went with a bunch of friends. It was a good movie. I just never got around to seeing it my whole life.
the memories
It was good.
that are
It was
connected
good.
to some of these kind of smells.
David to the rescue. Oh, Amy France is here. And David, the husband, the father. David and Amy, hello and thank you.
Pull up the rear.
because I'm pretty sure. I mean, it's 50 on my thing. I just like to see it up here. I don't know why this is always one like different than my backup, but it's close enough, I guess, because technically we're there. And David did it. David is the winner.
It's not terribly hot.
Only David gets to watch. Only David gets to watch the next 30 minutes.
Yeah. So like it's not terribly hot, but given the amount of things you have on and the sense of the clothing you've been wearing for
Riff Raff sang the Time Warp. Oh, okay. Now I get the Riff Raff. Okay. When you said Riff Raff, I was thinking Riff Raff from Heathcliff or Garfield. Wait, no, Heathcliff. That's like, because I grew up with Heathcliff. So I immediately went to Riff Raff there. And then I didn't even think too much about it. Riff Raff. Whatever happened to Heathcliff? I feel like Garfield ruined Heathcliff's life. Because Garfield was always more famous. And I liked Heathcliff better. Garfield was alright. But I felt like he was like, you know, a bit lazy. Well, not a bit. He was straight up lazy and he ate all the lasagna. But Heathcliff was a badass. I liked Heathcliff. He was like a street cat that fought and like didn't let people boss him around. He did what he had to do. Made a living, took care of his family, and Heathcliffed his way through everything.
Turn around. There you go. Nailed it.
Nailed it. Beautiful. Oop, there's a text. Yep, not my parents, so I don't care.
probably like a few hours away from dusk. You push for the first hour.
Under 30 minutes, everybody.
This is going to be another
I think we're going to be all right. I think we're going to make it.
nature skill challenge. So, who wants to helm the first leg?
Who helms the first leg?
Just perception and with my sense of where I was.
Caduceus is up. I am also a David. Say hello to your husband for me. Hiking Viking. I will remember this. David, another David. I feel like there might be other Davids too. I feel like David is pretty popular name. The funny thing though is I know Davids throughout my life, but I don't think there's a David in the last 20 years that I know. Like that I associate with personal, like on a physical basis. I think you two are the only Davids I can think of.
You find what seems to be
I had a lot of Davids in school growing up, but I haven't seen them in 20 plus years.
in your travel through. The earlier parts of this jungle are dense, but it's getting denser. And at least this first part doesn't seem to be as
The jungles are going to get rough. I can only assume.
to by your conversation with the Wild Mother Memora.
Wait, holy crap. Is it about to happen?
For those of you who've
Is it about to happen? I don't know, but I'm not reading the comments just in case it is. I don't know what it is, but
of everyone here has probably been the most removed from a lot of these spaces. It's gorgeous. And some of the flowers themselves bright and vibrant. You can't help but
why is look at Yasha. Yasha's looking very.
Can I take a flower?
Oh, because the flowers. That's right. Because she loves her flowers.
Do bite. You gotta be careful.
make a nature check for me.
All right.
I love the music too. By music, I mean it's just nature.
That music mic.
I just love the sounds of nature in the background. You hear birds chirping and stuff.
That was sad. 4,
Wait, what was the other?
8.
Does he get to look at the writing on the spells?
Take that.
It's a luck point, so you can roll twice and take the higher.
Oh, then 8.
Hot dog. You went from a 4 to an 8. Hot dog.
Which to use?
You choose. Yeah. I choose the 4.
Which ones are?
I want to have negative rolls.
That's brightly colored. That's probably dangerous. That one's kind of muted. That one you could probably pick.
I asked permission, of course, before we.
It's more nice. You really don't know what you're talking about in this particular instance, but luckily there wasn't a huge issue with this one. So you probably not a problem. Yeah, you were very lucky.
All right. So even with the bad roll, it didn't matter. We're good. We're good.
It was a cricket.
Like a teal color.
Sent a link on Patreon. Thank you, Michael. Cobra Kai. Is it something I don't exactly know what you were talking about. Cobra Kai. I can't remember what you said. It was a Cobra Kai.
But you managed to find
Maybe I don't know.
the best path
A
forward.
re-release of I don't know. I guess I'll look when we're done. Is it something I should react to? I'm just curious because I will schedule it for tomorrow if need be. I don't know exactly what it entails. But everything Cobra Kai, if it's new and fresh, I usually react to it.
Mosquito.
No, that was just Liam.
You had a mosquito. No, that was just Liam whacking Ford or Travis in the head. I don't think I need the first 30 of the next episode. The only David I ever knew was from the Spielberg AI movie. David. I know what you're talking about, but I feel like I'm thinking of something else. I'm thinking of like an AI type, like soothing voice being like, David.
Just yelling. You can see all these birds like.
But I don't know if I'm thinking of the same thing.
Things start rushing and running out of the space. Looks pretty quiet.
Every time it seems like something's going to happen, nothing happens.
You take a confident step forward. A massive plant that was just beyond the route you were
Okay,
standing on.
things are not safe.
Hours forward, just completely
They definitely got me because I thought for sure we were okay.
trap-like pod.
Use your luck point.
Use your luck point.
I try to pull it open.
Roll a strength check.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know, man. Man-eating plants are strong. Man-eating plants are definitely strong. I don't know if Yash is a powerhouse, but I don't know. Some of those things got like jaw strength like you wouldn't believe. I don't know because it's not a real world, but
Like you don't pull them out, but the pod is open. You can go ahead and attempt to escape if you'd like.
I would very much like to escape now. Thank you.
I'll say it's easy enough. This plant looks more dangerous than it really is. And between the two of you, managed to get him out, and it slowly kind of like pulls open.
I thought that was going to go way worse. Honestly, I thought that was going to go way worse. It actually wasn't as bad. Merch, not sent on bit merch, not reaction. Oh, merch. Gotcha. Oh, I'm probably going to buy shit because I need shit for the new. I realized the other day I've had the same Cobra Kai shirt since season 1 of reactions. And then I did get Cobra Eagle Fang, but it's like a undershirt, and I don't like wearing it for every episode. And it's friggin' cold sometimes, and it's like too cold to wear that. So I got to buy like a new nice shirt for Cobra Kai. I feel like after 5 seasons, I probably should. And the final seasons gotta be coming by like summer, or I can't imagine the final season wouldn't be out by October. It was supposed to come out now. Like it should be out like right around now. And obviously the strikes and everything delayed it. Is the robot an alien named David? That's what I'm thinking of. David. Pistols, you got it. I don't know if somebody else said it first. David. Michael Fassbender. Michael Fassbender is David in the Prometheus movies. Alien. Origin stories of Alien. Very good. I was going to say, I'm like, David. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But I like could hear it. In my head, I hear it like an AI type voice. David, don't kill people. Stop that, David. They don't say that, but that's what I'm thinking.
It's cocked again. I'm sorry.
It's cocked again. Ashley is just cocking everything up.
Certainly wasn't the last time it rolled.
Just cocking shit up. All right, I just got one more check.
You do slow the travel of the group slightly because you're taking
Slowing the travel of the group.
careful. And this is your. Well, you're not used to jungle. You're
Wild mothers like you could have had it all.
through heavy vegetation.
Rolling in the deep.
Elements that are consistent through, and Bobac's
I don't know. I
but
wild.
through you find
I don't know if I'm
areas that
reading that right.
look like they've been walked a little
I feel like I know it.
which means they're the ones that are probably most successfully traversed by those that live here often. And following those paths, those trails, and the signs of
We're over 51 likes too. We're at 52. Keep liking, everybody. Like. Because I have a feeling we're going to lose a couple. We already started losing some, but then we gain them back.
these things and go, this is probably where it should go. And you do manage to get on for another hour or so without any serious issue.
All right. We are rolling through. So far, so good, besides being eaten by a plant, but it didn't really have any major effects.
You could take a while to search for a place to set up a dome, like comfortably. That'll probably take the rest.
I'm
of
sorry,
the
Dave.
closes.
I can't let you do that.
Sound as they're walking.
Okay. You'll have to quite clear an area too to make it.
Find the dome.
Boop, 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 boop. David was the name of the drowned child the parents replaced with a robot and AI. Oh, the one with what was his name? Haley Joel Osment? Was it Haley Joe? Haley Joel?
I don't know the books.
I feel like it was him, right? With Robin Williams? Wait, no, I'm thinking of Bicentennial Man. I think I'm mixing two. AI was Haley Joel.
There are trees everywhere nearby.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Tall ones.
I know of it, but I don't think I've ever seen that movie, to tell you the truth.
For the thickness of them, the very squat jungle trees, you're not quite sure how tall, from where you currently are, they are, but some of them are probably a good 20 or so feet up.
I'm gonna, if I'm nearby, judge the tallest one that I have.
Damn, I got the quote wrong. It's, I'm afraid I can't do that. I'm afraid I can't do that.
I'm gonna smack robot.
Yeah, I don't know. I know the movie you're talking about. I don't, if I saw it, I forgot, but I don't think I've ever seen it.
Athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
I will take
I'm trying to think of who was the guy. Who was the older person in AI? Because I know there was like a famous actor
type of situation. My
that was helping him.
Yes, you do.
Was it like Ewan McGregor or something?
You can.
run up vertical surfaces.
Haley Joel, Jude Law. I always get Jude Law and Ewan McGregor confused. Part of me was like, and I just saw, oh no, now I'm even getting Hugh Grant. Hugh Grant, Jude Law, and Ewan McGregor, all over the years, like look similar to me. I know the difference between them. But last night I saw Wonka, and Hugh Grant is the Oompa Loompa. And I kid you not, he was the best part, I thought. I thought Hugh Grant was by far the best part.
Unarmored movement.
Oh, there it is. Gotcha. So yeah, with your current movement, you could probably just, you don't even have to roll. You can just run up that tree.
Well, thanks, traveler, and I.
All right, we're just sprinting up the tree. Oh, and I see Shane Barron here. Oh, Shane Barron was the one that answered that. Shane, what is up?
She thinks this is the traveler. It's just because Jester smacked my ass.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm just very invigorated by that.
Invigorating ass slapping going on.
You head up to the top.
Reminds me of Night at the Roxbury.
Immediately your eyes are kind of taken by the bright sunlight.
Oh, it's still daylight.
Well, it's you're getting close. So you have about
Don't forget, Robin Williams did a VO in that film.
daylight. It's starting to get that dusk color.
See, I'm thinking, because Bicentennial Man was him. Right? Bicentennial Man was Robin Williams? I'm thinking, and I haven't seen the other movie, so I just thought I was mistaken to think he was part of it.
Canopy, and it's
But I guess I did see him in it.
on endlessly. In fact, all you can pretty much see is just
Hal 9000 said, I'm afraid. Oh, that's right. From,
that's kind of
I knew the quote. I just couldn't think of it from 2001 Space Odyssey. Someone said it earlier.
My eyes
I saw 2001 Space Odyssey come out. There he goes.
clearing.
Hiking Viking.
Any patches?
I saw it come up, and I'm like, oh, but I never acknowledged it until Michael said that. What the fuck? The entire format of the page just changed on me. The chat room is way under. I don't know, my friend.
Until you use it.
oh, use bless.
No, not bless. It's guidance. Guidance just holds until you use
Bless
it.
for a round. I'll allow it. 'Cause you ran it pretty quick in one round. Sure.
Okay then.
All right.
That
Guidance.
is 25.
25. Okay.
It's good to know, though. He's saying guidance. They were under the impression, oh, guidance is up to a minute. Oh, okay. Matt was saying 1 round. Okay, so,
All right. So yeah, you kind of.
all right, so that might be the first time I've ever seen someone correct Matt when Matt corrected them first. Nothing against Matt. I mean, you can't remember everything, but
Quarter mile off.
I don't even question Matt because I always assume I'd be wrong.
Direction, an area where the canopy kind of folds in a bit. What would be like a small pocket that isn't completely flush with the rest of the tree line within your immediate vicinity.
That is? Wait, what? Isn't.
Yes.
Okay.
The closest you can think of is a
Quarter mile. West. So we just said?
southwest of where you
Southwest. Okay. I climb back down. Quarter mile. Southwest. Follow me. Okay. Yeah, not far. Like 10 minutes.
Quarter mile southwest. Follow me.
Quarter mile.
Dr. No. There's nothing he didn't. He was Bicentennial Man. Dr. No. Oh, that's what he was. Dr. No and AI. Okay, got it.
come upon a small element of the clearing where you can see a tree has fallen.
A pay to ask fortune teller.
exposed roots of it are, it's been kind of hollowed out and it's probably home to a number of creatures that aren't currently present. But it is a clearing where you could place the dome.
We are under 15 minutes, 10, 50. Yeah, we're down to under 15 minutes, everybody. We are well over the likes. Hopefully it holds, but either way, we're good. Either way, we're over. So keep liking, subscribe if you haven't. And after this is done, in 15 minutes, I'm going to just check my father. As long as he doesn't need to go to the doctor and he is sleeping comfortably, we will jump right in to the next 30 minutes of episode 95. So keep liking and subscribing, because if we hit 100, we'll watch the whole thing. Whether that happens is probably not likely, but if we hit 100 likes, we'll watch up to the break. We'll watch everything up to the break, which is like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Or so have made homes within the base of the tree.
How big would I imagine these creatures to be like this?
Yeah, how big are these creatures?
I just showed you, yeah.
All right. Creatures about yay big.
Little animals that live in this. I don't know if we should camp in.
They look like fat bunnies. The way that Matt is like making them, they're fairly big. That's a butterball size thing right there. That's like bigger than your average critter. I mean, I'm saying butterball, but they could be pure muscle and jacked out of their minds and rip our heads off.
Should we make a hut?
Let's make a hut. I see 55. Yeah, I got 50. Well, 56 now, but when you said that, it was probably 55. Boop, 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 boop. I mean, assuming I actually know the answer, I hate when my sleeve or just keyboard gets a mind of its own. Get him a smartwatch and a family exercise plan. You might catch your parents knocking boots. My dad has ridiculous amounts of exercise equipment. We have a gym in our house. I've lifted weights my whole life because my father was a power lifter. So he is completely aware of what fitness is and what he needs to do. He just doesn't want to do it. And the biggest thing is he eats horribly. I'll be like, literally, we were leaving the hospital and he was trying to order a pizza. We were leaving the hospital because he had a 4th heart attack and he was trying to order a pizza on the way home. That's the kind of crazy guy I deal with. I don't eat pizza and I'm 42 and healthy, and I try not to eat pizza because like that's a cheat day. My dad's a cheat day every day with a heart condition.
No, you weren't kidding.
Not at all.
We're keeping you accountable.
All right, good.
We're a tribe now.
That was a test and you passed.
That was a test and you passed.
For being good? That was a test.
Do you now we're going to test back. You failed. I like it though. That's cute. I like it. That was a test. Well, you want to sit back? Well, that was a test. You failed.
You set up the dome. Not an issue.
I think we could fix Not. If Not wants to be fixed, if drinking is a problem and Not wants to be fixed, I think we could fix her.
Creatures you aren't familiar with. Kind of growling.
We're down to about 10 minutes, everybody. Aura, what is up? The smartwatch caught the silent heart attack of my mom. I am a big fan. I see this. This is one of those whoops. I have tried the Aura rings. I think it's called an Aura. I think it's called an Aura ring. Oh, it's O-U-R-A, but I think it's pronounced Aura, which is funny. But I tried the ring. I use the whoop. I swear by it. I don't think the ring works as good, but this thing is like everything. It checks all, like you can see it lighting up when I'm tapping it because it's literally like thinking something's wrong. But it tracks all my vitals all the time. And it charges with like a little clip-on thing that I put on when I sleep. I wear it all the time. I tried to get him to wear it. He takes it off. He'll be like, it's uncomfortable. I'll like be like, I got a notification you died. And he'd be like, yeah, because I took my watch off like 5 hours ago. So the watch thinks he's like dead.
Cards called the Hag and Maiden.
The hag and the maiden.
They each have 2 names.
Like you? That's very cool.
Maybe. She made
Focus time. All right. Last 10 minutes. Everybody, last 10 minutes. Focus time. Aura, it's great to see you. I was actually going to say we had an Aurora before. Somebody was named Aurora or something. And I was thinking we hadn't seen you. So focus.
Raven cat down in the center and mutter a few words and spend the time on it. Oh, it takes an hour and 10 minutes.
Takes an hour and 10 minutes.
Capuchin monkey with little speckled spots all over.
I have a small little capuchin. Is that a thing? Is a capuchin a real monkey? I've never heard of that. Capuchin monkey. I love me some monkeys. I love monkeys. Gorillas. Every kind of monkey type animal. Baboons. Orangutans. Orangutans are weird.
Little unnerved by all of the crazy noises.
So you finish summoning your monkey and go to bed. You're finishing.
You finish summoning your monkey and go to bed. I don't even think Matt realized. Yeah, Matt didn't even realize what he said. So right before bed, you finish summoning your monkey. I'm never going to forget that now. That's going to forever be in my head when I think of things like that. I'm going to, from now on, be like, I'll be right back. I got to go summon the monkey. Gotta go summon the monkey. How is that one not been? Have you guys ever said that one? I feel like summoning the monkey is the greatest quote ever.
Of the night. And that time that you're finishing your card drawing.
Something's gonna happen.
I'm excited. You can't help but kind of catch something in the corner of your eye. And outside of the dome, beyond the edge of the glade,
Tell me it's the witch. If it's the friggin' witch, I'll
familiar green.
Oh, it's the traveler. Oh, I got chills. I instantly got chills and all my hair just went up.
Okay.
I'm partially, I don't know. This is, yeah, I'm kind of not, I don't know.
Step out of the dome.
I don't like this. I feel like
Quietly make your way beyond the clearing.
I still don't trust the traveler.
Come with me. You've always been so quick to learn. So very clever. Oh, so proud. I think it's time.
Time for what?
Do you trust me?
No, I don't trust you. She shakes her head.
Everything in my
Oh, she's saying with everything in my being. Probably shouldn't shake no when you're saying that.
Further into the darkness of the jungle, a faint kind of green.
Are we going to lose Jester? I almost feel like we're going to lose Jester for a bit.
I glance back at the dome.
What if she just dips or vanishes?
Take off after the traveler.
Look at Sam's face. Oh my god, Sam is like about to like explode.
Corner of the green light. The vines almost expanding and growing more vibrant.
What if this was like the intentions the whole time to get her like to put her guard down?
As he steps to an area and kind of puts his hand to one side, you can see one of the trees kind of
I can't imagine he'd do something evil right before Traveler Con.
bends and moves aside, where a little corner of the jungle is kind of serene and removed from the dense expanse around you.
Alright, so far so good.
Oasis? No. This is your oasis.
It's a place to talk.
Is he gonna like bestow us the knowledge of everything or cut our head off?
He pulls his hood back, revealing his almost elf-like features, but more exaggerated and fey. His long ears curling behind the head. Beyond any elves that you've seen, his almond-shaped eyes of emerald green and brilliant beneath.
I mean, he sounds. I want to believe. It's like Santa Claus. Like I want to believe, but I don't trust people.
Down the back of the head like a lion's mane, and he smiles. Jester, you are my first disciple. The first one to truly carve the world.
Look at Marisha.
Your joy and your mischief. I trust
What are they saying? Like they know? Do I not? Should I know something? They know something.
Yes.
I am the traveler. But it was not always this
Is he somebody that I don't know or somebody I should know?
way. It was a world before me where I was without burdens.
Oh my god. Is he like Garmelie or something? Is Garmelie related? Wasn't Garmelie...
I drank deep of the muted colors of
Like, wasn't Garmelie green and shit like that? Am I thinking crazy?
I plucked at and knotted the lives of many fools from the shadows, amusing myself by leaping into every whim with glee and purpose. And one day I met a little girl who sought that same spark. A little girl who found joy in exposing life's most subtle hypocrisy.
I don't want to read the chat till it's over. So if you're answering stuff, I will read the chat.
There was so much more to see. This little girl and I found a kinship. In that childlike wonder, a view so untempered by the sanctimonious morality of man. And she saw me as a god. So for her, for you, I donned the mask of one.
Ah,
I found that with such pure, absolute faith granted.
look at her face. Look at Jester's face. It's like, I don't know
I began to see
what to think. She doesn't know what to think.
I might be waiting for such guidance to bring a bit of necessary chaos into the world. One by one I traveled and found more souls who needed direction, who found themselves
So he started
our shenanigans.
because of her and then kind of just built the legend.
Eons living for only myself. I found a new joy in helping others find themselves in a world cruel and painted.
I so badly want to read the things you guys are saying, but we have 3 minutes.
With each new faith, I could find myself. I could feel myself becoming what you believed. Then more came.
Jester must have...
Playful pranks turned into demands. Prayers, fighting for
I don't know how she's going to feel because it's like
previously imposed.
he's being real, but it's like a she's been living a lie.
Such faith granted me power beyond what I thought possible. To achieve, I was being spread too thin across those who I'd taken under my wing. I thought to bring them all together, to unify their causes and perhaps forge community under this banner.
Is he going to be like, yo, you got to help me with this secret and have TravelerCon go off without a hitch or something?
Who've wound their lives around my booms and counsel. The truth, Jester, is that I've no idea what I'm doing. And I need your help. That's where it ends tonight's episode.
I hate that because I'm looking and I'm like, we're ending it any minute because 4:02 is where we ended and Matt's got to do his goodbye. No one wants David Bowie. Go back to your home, David Bowie. It's a cult, but it's not really a... This was just... But only because she... It's not really Jester's... I guess it's Jester's fault, but unintentionally because she was just a lovely child that got taken advantage of. Who's Artigan? See, I started thinking it... So Artigan... I don't know Artigan, right? Who's Artigan? Is that... I'm assuming that's Vox Machina because this is campaign 2. I started thinking, do I know this guy? Because I'm trying to think of people that it could be that I know from Vox Machina or something in this. Garmelie was like this interesting character, but I'm like, he was like this tiny little dude. And we're ending right there. We just end right now. I definitely want to jump in. That's like...
Artagan? There was Artagan or Artagan?
Oh, she thought Garmelie too, so they were all thinking Garmelie. So I was pretty close, I guess. I was like, I feel like Garmelie was a good guess. Little trickster fawn. Artigan, you remembered him from the description. His real name is Artigan. Oh, so it is Garmelie. I don't remember Artigan.
It's a cluster. It's a complicated thing, is what it is.
Yes, Jay, got it from the end of Legend of Vox. Okay, so it is Garmelie. Straight from his own mouth, Garmelie was merely the traveler on this journey. Did I ever say this before? Because way, I'm being honest with you guys. I might have said it in the Patreon hour. Way long ago. Maybe Michael or the dude would know. I swear, like 30 or 40 episodes ago, I thought it. I don't know if I said it, but I was thinking I think it was around the time where we saw Garmelie in Legend of Vox Machina. Around that time, I think I started thinking, like, that would be crazy if that guy was the Traveler. But I don't know if I've ever said it.
Thank you for joining us. Look forward to
That's insane. Artigan Garmelie.
stick around on Friday, Valentine's Day. Check out our
All right, well,
one-shot.
Matt's about to say goodnight. We're going to do a little talk. And then we will jump into the next 30 minutes as long as my dad is okay. Bye, Matt Mercer. My God. That is freaking nuts. I got so excited when I thought it was Garmelie. And then when I heard Artigan, I was like, I thought I was close. All right, let me go back and read the comments. Can I cue up the clip from Legend of Vox Machina Season 2? They figured it out. Yeah, it's a surprise to you, Jay. A Campaign 1 character. Yup. Oh, what is it? 44. 44 is here. I don't know if I saw you earlier. Who voiced Garmelie in Legend? Yeah, who voiced Garmelie? Wasn't it David Tennant? I think it was David Tennant. Somebody might have already answered it. No, it was Billy Boyd. Oh, Billy Boyd from Pippin, right? Pippin? Or was it Mary? Mary. Pippin. Mary. Pippin. I have to think in my head and hear him say it. I think he's Mary. Wasn't he Mary? No, he was Pippin. I don't know. I always get them confused. Billy was Pippin. Oh, it says right there. Star got it. Billy was Pippin. Billy was Mary. Yeah, see, everyone's having the same problem. Billy was Pippin. I wasn't sure myself until I thought about it. I literally, you guys saw me do it where I have to say it like the person when we were doing the David thing. I have to like say it like like David. And then like I could kind of hear it like Michael Fassbender, like stuff like that. My God, that was awesome. I'm so happy that I followed it because so many times there's things like this that happen where I can't guess because I don't know all the characters from Vox Machina, but that was glorious. We need to all post congratulations in cap locks. Yes, Jay got it from the end of Legend of Vox Machina. It's a cult. The Feywild episode. Yeah, wasn't as big a spoiler considering to Campaign 1 and the cartoon comments spoiled it. I went through it again because of y'all. I was like, It is a cult. Most clerics gain power from their god. Jester is literally the reason her god has any power. So it was also right of me to never trust the Traveler. But I went so far as to think, and it still might be the case, because I went so far as to think it's being done for negative reasons. That he's using Jester for some agenda that isn't good for us. But now he's making it like, I'm coming clean. It's gotten way too out of hand. You need to help me. It still doesn't mean he's telling the truth. But the fact that at least he revealed himself. I mean, here's my thing. If he was lying, I feel like he would have did it in a different way. I don't think he would have been so forthcoming with it. I don't think he would have been like, yo, I've been around since you're a little kid, and I kind of just like made up this whole thing and pretended this and then started helping people. He seems like he means well, but that doesn't mean it is what it is. I mean, this is a guy that just lied for our entire lives. So how do we trust them? Boop-a-da-boop, boop, boop. I love Artigan. The 10th Doctor was Brimscythe. Oh, okay. When he changed back, he was voiced by Matt. 14:55 is the next timestamp. We're back to Jay, not noticing my comments. See if I could be spoiled. Oh, where's my comments? Oh, I see a thing. Check the link. Check the link. All right. Oh, that I don't know if I could show because of copyright. But I see Garmelie. I'll show you guys Garmelie. Well, here. Hold up. Yeah, that's okay. This was... What episode was this? Episode 8, it says right there. Big reveal. All right, everybody. You can see Artigan. If you didn't see it, there's gigantic Artigan. Garmelie. Love it. Garmelie. Yeah, I don't want to watch it just for fear of what might occur. Oh, I can't show it anymore because that is the window where we're all chatting. But yes, that is the Garmelie episode 8 of season 2, Vox Machina. Artigan is an archfey, so he is still powerful enough to be a patron I have to go back and watch that episode because he definitely had abilities. I remember him bamfing all over and stuff like that. I have to refresh myself now that I know who he is. I'm definitely gonna, but I'm also almost afraid. You guys could tell me the answer to this because it won't spoil anything, but can I research Garmelie without spoiling the rest of Vox Machina from where season 2 left off? Because I kind of want to dabble, but I don't want to spoil upcoming seasons of Vox Machina. It's quite interesting, the history of Jester, because Laura played her twice in 2 one-shots, but both times Jester is a cleric. So Laura changing Jester into a warlock would have been interesting. Depends on your neutral... Oh, we're talking to somebody else. By the way, Laura knew who the Traveler was the whole time. The whole time. Just put on subtitles and play it for yourself. It's good context. Artigan is shown at the end of that clip. Oh, okay. All right, hold up. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Don't search. No. Nope. Watch the end. Oh, don't search. Okay, don't search. Okay, so I will not... All right, so we're gonna do what we do for the thing. We're gonna watch the clip. We're gonna watch the clip, but I'm gonna mute it and put subtitles. And it should tell me if we're gonna get a flag on the thing. So let me put this in a separate window. New tab. There we go. New window. All right. So the chat should be over here. I just want to watch the chat because it'll tell me if I'm triggering a copyright. So here we go, everybody. We're going to watch. I'm just going to set it up beautifully. All right. Mute it. And we're going to do subtitles. There you go. Here we go. We're going to experience Artigan at the end. Call me Carmelie. It's not Carmelie. I even turned it down here because you know you can hear it in my thing. I forgot about that. The giant boobs. The giant boobs. I just want to like break it up so that it doesn't give me a problem. All right, 10 more seconds. We're going to see him. Here he goes. Oh, as soon as it was doing it, I had the vision of what he looked like. Oh, totally. See, I think that moment is what made me think he potentially could have been the Traveler. That's it. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? Yes. So I don't know. Maybe Michael, or like I said, maybe Michael or the dude, or maybe they already said. Well, I know the dude's not here, but I definitely was thinking about it. But I'll be honest. It was like back when that episode came out. So it was around this time a year ago. We had already obviously known about the Traveler, and part of me is like, that dude looks like he could be the Traveler. I just don't know if I ever said it on a video, and I almost hope I did, just so I don't sound like a crazy person. If you look at the sketchbook, there's the gate symbol of the Traveler. That was pointless. I wanted to see what he looked like at the end, honestly. I just wanted to see, as soon as Garmelie bamfed into that character, the picture in my head came back. But I honestly just wanted to see what he looked like. But he looks just like they described, or Matt described. But anyway, everybody, all right, so let's get the next episode keyed up. Because I'm assuming my father's okay. I feel like by now someone would have approached me if he wasn't. So 14, my 95 is at 2:24:03. I think it was Star said it was like 11:50 or 14:55. 14:55 is a good starting point. So we're going to go to 14:55.
And revealed that he had no idea what he was doing and he desperately needed your help.
All right, 14:55. Sounds like a good... Look at Matt's face. Look how I pull... Oh, you can't see it. Look how I stopped you at Matt's face, but it wasn't intentional. Matt looks like he's doing one of the faces like... He looks like, I don't know, this is a deep cut. He looks like Michael Richards from Transylvania 6 5000 when he's doing the creature from the Black Lagoon impression or something like that. And he does a face just like that. And he does something with his lip and like slurp something up. That is the deepest cut you'll ever hear on a Matt Mercer, like something that reminded me of what Matt Mercer's doing. But everybody, keep liking. Artigan is shown at the end of that clip. Yeah. No, you cannot. No. All right. So everybody said, don't look ahead. You guys can't help yourselves. I hate it. Clever. Oh, I didn't read. I'm not reading. If something was said, I didn't read it. Was there something I shouldn't read? I'm not going to read it. Aura said, Vox Machina hates Artigan for reasons I'm not sure will end up in the show. Well, he was in the because it's pretty dark. You delete that, mister. All right, Jay, go check on your pops. Okay, I'm going to go check on my dad. Everybody, I'm going to put the clock over here. So if you're syncing up, actually, you know what? I want to measure it. That is where we left off.
As the traveler, hood held back.
I'm going to do there because honestly, I want to be able to measure it with Ashley's head. So 1501. As the traveler pulls his head back, and that's how we stopped. Because I want to measure it to Ashley's head so we have no disruptions. And that's how we'll go. 1501 was it? I think it was 1501. No, nothing leading. You picked a good one. I just like having Ashley's head to adjust it. 1501. Okay. I just want to double check. 1501. We'll stop this one and then put this to 1501. 1501. Set. Time is good. Everyone is here. I'll be right back. Don't let him start without. I'll be back in less than 5 minutes, everybody. Less than 5 minutes. I don't want to be gone too long because we have been holding strong at 30 people in the chat for pretty much the entire 2 hours. And that is one of the strongest holds we've had. We usually have upwards of 20, but we've had like a solid 30 people the whole time. And I'm afraid if I'm gone too long, people will be like, up, it's over and leave because it looks like we are. But now you can see with that, we're not. The episode is called Blessing in Disguise. And I'll be right back. you guys didn't see what I just walked in with, it is the answer to our prayers. Dad is all right. Oh, I don't have my mic down. And we've grown in viewers. We've grown in viewership. So everybody, we're going to hit the radiators. Dad is okay. Dad is like, I think I've gotten past it. If worst case scenario, he's like, I'll be good for now and we'll go tomorrow morning or something like that. So he is doing well. Well, not well. He still looks like shit, but he's like doing well enough where he's like, I'm like, here's the deal. My people have hit 50 likes or more, Dad. So you just can't go to the hospital. No, I didn't say that. I said, my family and friends have united in 50 likes and I have 30 more minutes to do. Do you think you'll be all right? And he goes, I'm watching Gunsmoke. This episode's at least another 35 minutes. So go do your thing. I'll finish Gunsmoke. We'll make sure Kitty doesn't get shot for the 20th time because Kitty's always getting into shit in Gunsmoke. But all is good. Super glad your dad is okay. John, I appreciate it. Whoever else, heart attacks do that. Yes, heart attacks do that. But I said, do you think it's okay if I smoke? I go, Dad, I'm going to smoke. So like, you need to tell me if you think you're going to need to go to the hospital in the next like hour or two. And he's like, no, you're good. So we are going to hit the radiators in celebration of finding out who the traveler is. So we're taking this window up. I'm going to open the screen. Ninja, you better request a special break time radiator hit because this is the first time we're doing a smoke at the break for the first time of the video. I'm going to open this up. I'm going to shut my door because Jesse, it's my sister's 40-year anniversary with Robbie. So they went out to dinner and she volunteered to drive because he always drives. So the deal was he would bring her anywhere she wanted and she could get whatever she wanted, but she had to drive so he can get drunk because he never drinks. So actually, yeah, let me shut the door because I don't want to make it crazy. Everybody get ready for radiators. I already see Colvin and Clever are getting ready. I don't know if I could reach the door with these things on, but we're going to attempt it. Nope, it's not going to happen. It didn't happen. I had to take them off and stretch at arm's length, but I could do it holding them. I just couldn't wear them. All right. So that makes ViewMasters have gun will travel. Have gun will travel is the heart of a man. Have gun will travel is the heart of a man. I think that's what it is. I haven't heard that theme song in so long. All right, everybody. Glad Pop ViewMasters is good. Colvin, thank you. Bong packed. Shane is ready. I'm super excited, guys. I was having a great day until I came home and I had this dilemma. Not that it's my father's fault, except for eating probably 50 hot dogs a day for like his entire life. I guess that's his fault. But now that everything is calm, cool, and collective, we can enjoy. How much time do we got before the break? The break is at 1:52. 1:52 is the break. So by the time we do 30 minutes, we will still have a YouTube video and a Patreon video. So don't worry. We'll have plenty of content. I think it'll break up nicely. What do we have after the break? Ooh, it's going to be a short live stream next week. Oh, that's actually good, though, because it's Christmas week. So next week's live stream. Oh, Jesus. I just clicked it by accident. Where were we? 1501. 1501. Let's go back to 1501. Oh. I'm horrible at everything.
We left off as the traveler who held back.
Jesus. I keep out of, if you guys are watching, I'm not doing this as a joke. I'm so like excited that things are okay that I'm like not clicking the button. I'm like double clicking. All right, that's good. We're good. I apologize for my insanity. All right, everybody, radiators, Jay needs to calm down. My blood pressure is probably through the roof. I should track it. Ready? Let's look on my Whoop and see what my blood pressure is right now. I'll show you guys how this thing works. My blood pressure is, I'm not alive. Well, it's not my blood pressure. It's my heart rate is in the 120s. I'm like, my heart rate's at 128. That's like the level of exercise and I'm sitting in a chair. Hello, Coco. What are you doing? You want to come up here? All right, guys. We're going to say hi to Coco because she's adorable and just woke from her slumber. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. Who's your baby, Coco? Who's your baby, Coco? What you doing, honey? I baby the shit out of Coco now after Sammy's passing. Coco's my little angel. So we will baby Coco for 5 seconds. I don't know if you guys could see her because she's not on camera. Oh, she's there. She's my little angel. What do we have there? 120 resting. Oh, 120 resting. Yeah, I'm getting very excited. And I drank. When I drink, I think I had 1 rum and coke or 2 rum and cokes. Look at little Coco. All right, you go up here now. Ready? Go up on your little thing. Here you go, baby. Here you go, baby. Here you go. Wee. Stay up there. Okay. Now that we've had a Coco moment. We've had a Coco moment. All right, Radiators, for the love of God. Jay is procrastinating too much. Everybody, Radiators, and then we will have 30 minutes. We're going to go right to 45. If Ninja, I don't think I saw Ninja yet. So Ninja, you're in my heart. The neighbors are having the best celebration of life funeral ever with a live mariachi band and sing-along songs. They know how to do it. Happy to hear your dad is doing good. Thank you as well, Aura. Boop, 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 boop. Clock. Oh, the clock. All right. Here we go. Radiators. I don't know why I blew it in my face. I should have blown it that way. I think I was like staring at something and lost my mind. All right. Hopefully, also with some good malt tequila. Timestamp. I went to a margarita bar yesterday and had, I think I told you guys, maybe I didn't. Before Wonka, I went to a tequila bar. And I figured I better get drunk because I don't know if I'm going to like this and it might destroy my childhood because Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory is one of my favorite movies of all time. It wasn't bad. I didn't think it was great, but I didn't think it was bad. It was just a little too Tim Burton ridiculous. It was more ridiculous, if you can imagine that, than Tim Burton's movies. Take Tim Burton's insanity and ridiculousness. I thought aspects of the new Wonka were more ridiculous than that. And I don't like too ridiculous stuff. I don't like, there was one scene, and this isn't going to spoil, and then we're jumping in. In the very beginning, he's about to sign a paper, and somebody goes, "Don't sign that paper." Literally like this. They say they quote, "Don't sign that paper." But they say it like this, like the person that's there trying to get him to sign it doesn't see. And they say it that loud, "Don't sign that paper." And then he goes, "That lady just said, don't sign this paper." And she's like, "What?" And then it opens up and in the fine print says you're going to like be this person's slave for 10,000 years. And he reads that and here's what this person says. And then he's just like, "All right, I think I'll sign it." And I got so mad. And that's like the first 5 minutes of the movie. And I got so mad because I don't think Willy Wonka's an idiot. Willy Wonka's insane, but Willy Wonka's a genius. So for a guy of genius level to take all of those warnings and not be aware, unless it's trying to say like as a kid he learned the hard way, but they don't really do any of that. It kind of just develops into a story. And I'm like, right off the bat, I don't like that you made Willy Wonka out to be a giant moron. And I think they were trying to make a joke because in the Willy Wonka movie, there's the whole thing where like you got to read the fine print. Like, make sure you read there's like a whole thing in the original movie about it. So I think that was their way of being like, get it? That's where he got it because he got tricked. But I'm like, yeah, but that makes him an idiot. Because it isn't like you got fooled by signing a contract and didn't know. Everyone is telling you, don't sign this. It literally says in the contract, don't sign this. And he's like, "Oh, I think I'll sign it." I don't know. Things like that irk me. No one wants to hear an awful joke. Wonka, all of those movies are just strange. Jay, you want to hear an awful joke? No one. Yeah, clever. Star wants to hear it too. Clever, go. Let's hear the awful joke. I'm down. And then we're gonna start. We're gonna hear Clever. I'm gonna take a drink. We're gonna hear Clever's joke, and then we're gonna start. No one wants to, I feel like that's a good name for a song. No one wants to hear an awful joke. And I'm going to smoke again too while we're doing it. Let's smoke again. I'm going to pack a new one. We're going to smoke again because I want to hear Clever's joke. I've learned from last week. I wonder, is it going to be another, is it, because I'm pretty sure Clever's given me the same joke twice and I've forgotten it both times. And I definitely think I heard of it. I can't even remember what it is now. Don't read it out loud. I don't want to know. How is everybody doing? We still are holding 30 strong in the chat. And I am honestly very happy that everybody is having a good time and stayed around all this time. We have definitely exceeded my expectations for tonight. Part of me was like, I'm assuming at times there's going to be like, ups and downs on the episodes. But I'm happy to see that people are still loving life and Critical Role. Don't read out loud, blah, blah, blah. Clever's probably still typing. All right, Radiators one more time. Like and subscribe if you haven't. I'm going to pop up the things. I always forget to pop. I literally made these things to remind people to, subscribe and stuff, and I never put them up. So there we go. And there's the banner. See, there's other things I click that you guys don't see that activate the banner. If someone subscribes, it has the Santa come out and stuff. I just always forget to click it. Radiators. And if Ninja comes back in, we'll do another. Because we only got 30 minutes. So it's not like Jay can't handle 15 radiator hits. I haven't smoked all day. That's like that probably doesn't mean a lot to some people, but I usually smoke from like the minute I wake up, like, moderately. I'll take a hit every 3 or 4 hours just to keep my steady, like relaxing vibe going. Otherwise I'm so high strung. My blood pressure is too high. Why? What does a pregnant 16-year-old and her fetus have in all right, I'm not going to finish it just in case Star doesn't want to hear. They're both I was reading the punchline. I was going to say I'll spare Star from hearing the end, but Clever, that is a bad joke. That's a bad joke in a different way. I have to read it one. My God. I mean, it's actually like, it's a bad joke in like the manner of which it is, but it's actually like it's a clever joke. It is literally a clever joke, whether you think it is or not. Clever said it, so it is a clever joke. I'm back. Let's do it. All right, we're doing 3 radiator hits before we even start. And then Jay's going to sleep good. So everybody get ready for radiator hit number 3, and then we're jumping in. This is for Ninja Master, one of the originals who's been around for many, many moons. Here we go. Radiator hit number 3. And if I act a little wacky, you guys know why. So let's just start it off right from there. No sense of procrastinating, because Jay doesn't do that. Jay doesn't rant or procrastinate. Jay gets right down to business. That is why a 2-hour live stream is already 3 hours. 3, 2, 1, go. Standing above you, tall and amazing. Oh, we're right into the Traveler, or Garmelie. Should I call him Artigan? I guess I'll call him Artigan. Did I have the wrong clock? No, we're right, right? Everything should be right. I think everything's right. If anything's a problem, let me know. 1501. Yeah, it was 1501. If anyone needs me, if you guys need me to restart, just let me know. I'm also forgetting we just started a new episode, so everyone's dressed differently, obviously. The Last of Us Part 2.
its head. I know I can trust you. Will you help me?
See, like, oh, I was almost going to say, what do you guys think? Do we trust him? But you guys know. I still don't trust him. I'd help him, though. I'd play ball.
Tagging?
The traveler is fine.
Traveler?
And the fact, see, I feel like we have an advantage, or I guess they do too, as people, real people, because we know Garmelie is like a trickster. So, is he really just in over his head, or is this all a charade?
I've enjoyed the extensions of my tangled web finding its way to generally twist and tease the mundane.
Because, like, look at Loki. Even tricksters need help sometimes. We've seen Loki get into some shit, and he willingly needs help sometimes.
Don't know what to do from this point forward. I don't know if I have too many followers. I don't know.
And for him to throw himself out like that, I said this at the end of the last one, for him to put himself out there like that, there's really no upside to doing that.
It feels that way to an extent.
That'd like be like me going to somebody and being like, yo, I know you idolized me your whole life, but I am not what you thought I am, and I suck. Obviously, I wouldn't do that if I was trying to pull the wool over their eyes. I'd continue to be the cool dude they thought I was.
Whatever we decide, I mean, are you still going to hang out with me?
Oh, how funny is that? After all that, Jester's like, that's cool. I still want you to be my buddy.
You didn't want to do that.
I get it. I probably would feel the same way. It's like Drop Dead Fred. I have my Drop Dead Fred. He's a bastard and he's full of chaos, but I keep Fred.
I think we can travel quite easily.
Can you imagine Fred now? I'd have so much fun with Fred. I'd go get drunk.
Many prime materials. I'd be curious to see what else lies out.
Well, I get drunk anyway, but you know.
I mean, we have to, take care of some stuff here first.
How do I know how long I'm in timeout?
What's going on with
I guess that means you're not clever because I could read you. I could read you.
Rather boorish, though I do worry that
Why? What happened? I went to get my food and came back to chat. It was less than 5 minutes. Oh, was it less than 5 minutes? Damn, I must have been quick.
Oh, well, he would never judge,
It was real quick and easy, Mike. I went in. My dad was like, thumbs up. I'm like, are you sure? Because I'm going to smoke.
Really reliable is.
Because that means I'm out for the rest of the night. No driving for me.
your companions.
And he was like, good. I was like, that's it. That's all I need to know. And then I punched him in the face. I dragged him out of bed and I beat him on the ground like Hulk.
Seem pretty supportive of it. Some of them are like, oh, I don't know, I've not heard of him before, and I've told them all about you.
Well, I mean,
so
it's
they
still
know.
kind of a new thing we're working on.
Right.
The bonding aspect
But
of this
here's the
chapter.
question. I mean, should I be telling people about you?
Well, of course, that was the whole.
Yeah, see, like I would ask these questions.
The more people I tell, the more people that are going to want to rely on you.
I
You'll
know.
have answers to them. What do we do?
I know.
I like the attention.
I was going to say, he loves the attention, but can't handle it already. He's like, I already can't handle this, but I absolutely want more.
If, at TravelerCon, we, establish you as, this god that can always hear, but you're more like the other gods, that are...
I would say something, I like this angle. Say like, guys, I'm kind of like the embodiment of the traveler, so I could physically interact with you people, but I'm not, the traveler.
The wind.
You just gotta have faith.
So, and he's like, I sense, I understand what she's saying. She's not doing anything, but he thinks she is.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And he seems.
You can call him Artie. Oh, that's why you guys said Artie. See? I didn't even know. I still didn't pick up on that as a spoiler. I was thinking Artie Lang was showing up. I was like, holy shit, Artie Lang is going to come as a guest, and we're gonna have Artie Lang on Critical Role. That would be freaking amazing.
Doing things, you know.
Like an uncensored Artie Lang comes on as
So powerful
a trickster type dude.
that you're always, always with us, and you hear our thoughts, and you control everything.
Look at Matt.
Is a goodbye. Kind of.
Little creepy. I understand
People that are like
it's the character, but little uneasy about what he's doing with that board.
on each other.
Right, I love that. When anything goes good, it's because of maybe.
Planescape with Artigan coming 2025. It's okay. You didn't have. See, I can't even read it. You didn't have pot brain. See, I just get ridiculous with my. Like, if you thought my thoughts were ridiculous before 3 Radiator hits, you can only imagine where I'm gonna go with Garmelie.
So,
Artie, I'll call him Artie. I actually like Artie. Artie's a good nickname. Garmelie's a really cool name, though. That's how I'm not kidding. That's why I remembered it. I immediately remembered Garmelie, and I saw him for 30 minutes, maybe, not even.
establish how
But I just love that name, Garmelie, and I dig chaos. I like chaos if it's not evil chaos.
I'm gonna warn you, it's a very eclectic mix.
are any of them as powerful as me?
No, not at all.
Okay, so we can be full down.
Yet.
Okay.
I mean, that's cool too. That only means that he came out of hiding and came clean with us because he sees the potential that Jester has. Or I mean, not even potential. She already is amazing. But further amazingness will come.
Well, so we gather your friends, convince them to help. You act as acolytes.
And I'm happy to see our likes have stuck. They didn't plummet. That one week it plummeted 57,000 likes. We were almost at 100,000.
Concert or like
No theater.
No theater. No theater.
Perhaps we can bring some performers in. Yes, refreshments.
Well done. Well done. That was great delivery by Matt.
We could do some displays of power. I mean, it is a volcano. Maybe we can make it erupt.
well, just make sure you know that
It is a volcano. Maybe we can make it erupt. That sounds like the way to go.
I suppose
I honestly, I half expect it to. I don't think it's going to if we even do go about having it there, which probably is going to happen.
then you know
But part of me thinks the volcano is going to go off for some reason. Just because I feel like it's a waste. It would be a waste to go to a volcano and have a giant Bonnaroo type, like, Burning Man thing go on and not have the volcano go off.
Should it be like a ta-ta and I leave into the sky?
I mean maybe we can make you can you
To dust like
can you make yourself grow like super
Yeah, what are... what abilities do I know of that
you know like this
Artie has?
presence and then you like lift up and you disappear and we're
Like, he's... I know he has got powerful abilities. But a lot of us do.
times not answering a damn thing.
right, but they'll think you're even bigger than you ever have been. You're answering to so many people you can't possibly be there with them.
Boop boop. Lace up hockey. What is up, my friend? It's always 120 seconds. It's Artie. I'm gonna have to start remembering Artie. I'm gonna remember the name. I just have to.
That's a bit Hackney territory.
I'm just gonna have to
Melora
remember to call him that.
kind of leans in that space a bit heavy for me.
Okay, well we'll still clear of that, I guess.
And I see whatchamacallit? The Chaos Crew. Yes, definitely down for the Chaos Crew. Jester and Not
If anything comes inspiration-wise to you,
are my second next to Bo. I was gonna say are my favorites, but Bo is still my favorite. Bo's my favorite, followed closely by Not, and then closely by Jester. I'd give Not a slight edge over Jester, I think. But honestly, I said this before. Of recent, I'd flip him. Of recent, I'd put Jester above Not. Not's kind of held this line where she's the same, but like I feel like Jester is getting more deep. Where Not's kind of just like we figured her out and we know where she's at, and it's kind of just held the line, which isn't bad. But Jester's gotten more exciting.
is a bit stationary. But I
And I love Sam. Sam is great. I mean, everyone's great, but Sam, I say this all the time. I feel like Sam has very much my kind of humor.
Especially for the layman.
And I will make programs. To pass out to everyone. So they'll
Gotta have programs.
something to take home with them, and they can get
Little keepsakes to remind you and remember the traveler. Honestly, you want people going home with stuff. They had a documentary the other day, and they were saying they think the reason Star Wars in the beginning did as well as it did is because of marketing. There was just Star Wars everywhere. Everywhere you looked, it was on every TV show, every Christmas special, toys everywhere, and no one did that back then. So they were like, even though it's a great movie, obviously, they said they think it was so great, like financially, because of just keeping it in everyone's face. You just have to throw it in everyone's face all the time. So just have traveler shit everywhere. Give it away.
That's true.
Do they like being woken up in the middle of the night?
I mean,
How do I wait till breakfast after they've eaten?
we'll eat, then you will come in, see if we can fool them and make them think.
And don't forget summoning the monkey, everybody. That is going to be something I never forget. Summoning the monkey
For them to make
is a great, great experience in Critical Role.
All right, so we're trying to trick your friends as well.
Yeah, but then we'll let them know.
I'll follow your lead.
Okay.
You'll know when I arrive.
Yes, I will.
Chester.
Well, I just. But does this mean you're not always with me?
It means I'll be with you as much as I've always been.
I was going to say, that's impressive in itself that he's around as much as he is when he's really not the traveler.
Okay.
You're still my favorite.
Well,
You're always mine.
I guess he's as real the traveler as any.
Go. Rest. And he extends his hand and you watch as all the local bush kind of bends and
Do
pulls
this
away.
the rest of the time, though? Because this would really help our trek through the jungle.
Yeah, why don't you just be a crew member?
Do finding individuals, you understand.
Honestly, that's not a bad idea. Why didn't this guy reveal himself more often and assist us? I know it's because of what he just said. But I'd be like, dude, we could use the help.
Exactly.
I'm going to find my way back. You don't even need to make this path for me. I'll take it, but you don't need to. I'm walk really fast away so that he doesn't take it away as I make my way.
He does this with his hand and you watch little flowers go kind of following your footfalls as you make your way through.
Very cute.
It can
I
be
dig it.
Beautiful. It doesn't have to be helpful. And you kind of just run forward and look back, and he's gone.
All right. Pretty awesome. Look at Talzin.
My shoulders kind of slump.
Are-
Go back to my tent.
Is she going to tell us all? I wonder if she'll immediately tell us. I mean, it is nighttime, right? Wasn't it in the middle of the night?
Oh, man. Can you hear me now? Oh, man.
No.
I go to sleep.
Oh, that's sad. That's like finding. I said this too. That's like finding out there. Well, if you are under the age of 40 and still believe in Santa Claus, cover your ears for a second. But it reminded me of finding out there's no Santa Claus. I'm sorry if you didn't have time to cover your ears. It was a lie if you heard it. I just lie sometimes.
Buzz around you. The air itself still has that kind of strange, earthy sweetness to it. Like various flowers and heavy jungle plants are giving off aromas to attract insects or larger creatures towards you.
Didn't get time out until 69, which was later, or 69. I don't know what that all is. He transported Vox Machina from the Fey realm back to Exandria. Yeah, he did. I remember that. So, I mean, he is like, in my mind, kind of like an Essek type ability dude, like that power level. If I'm going to try to group him in somewhere, I feel like he's on that level.
No, they're not in here. Don't worry about it.
Oh, they're definitely in here.
No! It's so much warmer here than
Everyone drink water.
We're halfway through the 30 minutes. A ninja is here, so we're doing the radiators. Everybody, radiators, take a shot, have a drink, chug some water. Do whatever you do to make life more enjoyable. This is my choice. Radiators. Radiators. And begin.
Make it.
Yeah, here is my skin.
Yeah.
Great minds.
Not good. It's dead. Give me a sec. We're doing another. That is not satisfactory. I'm just gonna pack a heifer. Packing a heifer.
You throw a person into the deep end. Isn't that the way you do it? And then that's how they
If you're trying to drown them,
cover?
If you're trying to drown him. No, I mean,
Gotta figure out how to swim.
Wasn't trying to prove any point. I was just being like super.
yeah, that's probably not the best way, but I've seen that done many times. Throwing someone in the deep end to learn how to swim. I've seen it often. But YouTube has strict rules about certain words, so anything really. Remember the Archfey in the tree that tried to trap Vex? Yes, I do. Yes.
We could leave
Radiators. I packed one.
back to a city, or we are traveling on. You ready?
yeah, I'm ready.
Wait, before we go, I have to pray to the traveler.
Oh,
To,
you do that? You pray daily now?
well,
All right, so she is not going to come clean with us.
he helps me figure out what I'm going to do for the day.
She draws a deck on a tree or something. I mean,
Draw a deck on a tree, summon the traveler.
Okay, well, you should.
I thought Jester might immediately tell us, because I feel like Jester would have the inability to keep that in.
Some breakfast and
If she doesn't tell us soon, she's probably going to tell us soon. I just feel like Jester wouldn't be able to contain herself and would need to like talk to people and tell people.
You guys get power through your push-ups before you begin to hear this, like,
50 push-ups.
right as Jester finishes her carving of the dick on the side of a jungle tree.
Dick carving. Look at them doing push-ups. Are they counting? I want to know if they're counting.
As the outside of the tree begins to splinter and split, and from the edges of this carved dick, you see flowers begin to bloom and erupt.
Hilarious. I love it.
To suddenly start shifting out of it at a rapid pace and swirling around, almost encapsulating a large majority of this clearing you guys have been sleeping in. The fallen, rotted log that you had set yourself to rest against, itself being kind of swallowed by these vines.
A lot of things going on.
Colors begin to permeate. The scent of the air immediately begins to change to a very welcoming, almost bakery-like aroma. You can see glowing fireflies beginning to tangle through and swirl. The wind itself becomes cool and kind of sends a chill through your back. It's alarming, but you feel comfortable.
praise be.
All right.
Happening? What is this?
It's a bit of a sign.
Did you do this?
The traveler has made his presence known.
You watch as
Did she spit? What did she do?
into
I think Laura spit with excitement.
into the tree and become a doorway. A small doorway that
That's the power level Artie is playing with. That's not really going to tell him much, to be honest, because that didn't show off what an Archfey can genuinely do. But yeah, that pretty much shows. So he can do some craziness.
begins to emerge from
But he's obviously not powerful enough
opens up into
to the point of doing what he needs to do without the assistance of Jester. But I mean, at a point, everyone needs help.
and stepping from
Every villain or bad guy I know has a crew or a right-hand person
green
to assist them with things.
few steps back.
I get down and kneel. And
Is this?
this is the traveler.
I know, but
The hand reaches out and touches the top of Jester's head. Thank you, my acolyte.
Ooh. Like Sam's like, ooh.
How you doing?
He's a god. So
Here's the god. Here's God. Nice to meet you.
Jester, you've traveled and kept her safe, and for that I'm thankful. And we are on the cusp of a grand event. One that Jester may need your aid in.
Is he choosing to involve himself? Should we just tell them? I think we should just tell them. I think we should all be in on it. Because here's my problem. If Jester lies with
talked about.
Artie then when they find out, they're going to be like, can we trust Jester? Jester just straight up deceived all of us with this god, so to speak. I don't think that's good for the crew. I don't think that's a good look to lie to all your family, so-called family. Like, if you go to that extent, you're straight up lying. You could, like, not tell them. But, like, if you go to this extent, you're, like, deceiving everybody with great power.
I'm jumping up and trying to get between them.
Except Garmelie didn't wait around to see who was the more powerful arch-fae. Don't conflate fae with God, or confuse fae with gods.
As they're about to wrap around your wrists, you pull your arm out and then snap shut. He goes, shit.
I turn around. Yeah, not a god.
Hey, I said he's mostly god, not a god. Okay, so here's the thing I'm realizing now.
Not a god.
At TravelerCon, you don't appear in the flesh. Like, you just should not
What the fuck is going on? What are you
like,
talking
you should
about?
always be, like, bigger, right? Because I think, like, if you're here as a
Look
person...
at Caduceus is raising his hand.
Swells to about 15 feet.
Oh, good. Awesome. Yeah, you got to get that look. At TravelerCon, you got to be out there like a massive giant.
Maybe come back down here, friend.
Is this too much?
So much. God, jeez.
I am the pulls the hood back.
I think that was pretty cool. Yeah, look at Bo's applauding. I say go with that look at TravelerCon. Around us, you're fine.
Assuming half of this open space now, the vine's still around, like there's still like glittering firebugs, but now is just this sitting giant with bright mane of orange hair, the elongated fey ears, the fine pointed features.
It takes a lot of power to erect a gateway. It was an erection joke. I was going to make a joke, and then I read your joke about a joke, so I didn't have to. The comment I was responding to was deleted, so now I just sound extremely insistent. I loved it, Hiking Viking. It worked perfectly for when I read it.
What does that mean? What do you mean?
This is a lot. Okay, so
Wait, first of all, who is this guy?
Oh, this is the Traveler.
But you said that the Traveler was a god who's been with you forever and whose faith you put... You follow...
Yeah, okay, so here's the thing. I was thinking about it a lot last night, and I don't remember you ever telling me you actually were a god, so I can totally blame you for this.
It was kind of.
I feel like you're making excuses at that point.
You just told her all of this last night? You thought this whole time
That he...
Is this a bad idea? Should I go?
No, stay, please.
We have heard so much about you.
See?
I've heard a few things about you.
I saw you in Asarius. Did you see me, or was that like a mistake? Was I not supposed to
Oh,
I was probably running
see you? Were you drunk?
towards the end of my
that's right. I forgot about that.
end of my threats. I was not drunk. I was tired.
Okay.
If we
I forgot about that when Bo saw it. Damn it. What a blunder.
is this what you would prefer to yourself?
So that's a no. I don't know what the no. Except Garmelie didn't want to boop. I don't know if I missed something. But we're down to the final 5 minutes.
Created what you would call an archfey.
What does that mean?
What is that? Archfey.
Arch means evil, doesn't it? Like your arch nemesis? Your arch rival? It's only used in bad
It
things.
means greater,
Oh, okay.
more than I can do.
It means great or grand. Arches are always bad things.
But I
McDonald's.
am a god.
Golden arches. Evil.
I've been enjoying helping people. I've helped Jester for the better part of 2 decades now, I think it is. And in doing so, I think I've helped all of you quite a bit.
But just to be clear, you're not a god. I thought you were a holy magician, a holy mage.
I think he is more like this. Frumpkin appears on the ground.
But not him, her.
Yeah. Where do you get your powers?
Oh, I get where they're going.
This also from me.
But you're not a...
I was like, where are they going with this? I'm like, something they're
grant their
Yeah, I was like,
powers to lesser
so, yo, how...
demonic entities make choices with. I can already sense some dark deals in your half-orc friend here.
I just think it gives a little bit more credit to her. That's all.
Oh, all credit goes to her. She's amazing. But just know, just because I'm not a god doesn't mean that I'm not trustworthy or important or capable or a friend.
See, I
Now, if you want
I
to.
actually really could. It'd be very but I'm not going to do that. That's
believe what he's saying. I believe we're better off, even though I think it's
interesting and helpful.
wrong and deceitful and that gesture's been played. If everyone's okay with it, I think he's more of an asset than not. That not though. I'm not talking about not.
That would be really great.
That
Pretty good trick.
it would be pretty great.
So many angry people.
I know.
Are you okay with dealing with that kind of customer support?
Well,
Because if so, I'm all about it.
You seem very forthright.
He's very forthright.
Friend's question: what is it that you do want?
He just wants attention.
To have fun? Any particular?
I'm assuming he just wants chaos and attention.
When you've lived as long as I have, you just
Bored?
good, bad, it all blends together. It's about keeping things interesting, fluid, weird.
the gods think
Basically, Artie is bored with life. He's lived too long. He's bored with life.
can they
So he likes to shake it up a bit.
at you?
Do I care?
I don't know.
That's the problem with all these, like, people like him. They'll just get bored, and they like it's like vampires and stuff. I've seen all sorts of movies. They just live too long. They get bored. They got to do crazy shit. You know, because there's really vampires out there.
Franklin, the little capuchin monkey, starts climbing up his ropes.
The little capuchin monkey, I forgot.
He doesn't even, he like acknowledges with his eyes, but just lets it go.
Do you have a lot of followers?
Oh yeah, how many people are on Meta?
Was that's what I? Marisha's like, what? How many people are on Bagar?
200. That's so many more than I thought. I was thinking like
200 isn't much at all. I honestly didn't think there was going to be that many. Yeah, rather small number.
Very curated.
200 people. I honestly thought there could be like thousands. But based on what we just found out and confirmed, it's not surprising. I mean, that means he personally interacts with 200 people.
I like him.
If he was an actual god, it would have made sense for there to be thousands.
What? I can smell her on you. Oh, yeah. She's boorish, but I like her color scheme and style. It's fine.
Caught half of that.
That was mushrooms.
It is mushrooms. Very acute. Anyway,
Feels like if you have this
Bo's just
or whatever at
having a time over there with this.
a volcano is too large of a venue.
Yeah. I didn't even think about that. We're going to have a volcano traveler con with 200 people. We would barely cover like a small section of the volcano. Like it would be like unnoticeable.
Here is what it sounds like.
yeah, we're the elite. Everyone that's a traveler con, we can make everybody think that only they were invited. There's a lot more traveler followers.
That's a good angle to play. I like that. That's a good angle. There's only 200 people because you are the chosen few. You are the only 200 we allowed. It has nothing to do with the fact that there's no more. I swear.
needs to disengage a bit. Let them find each other and not bother me as much.
Yeah, so the goal is to make everybody believe that he's too powerful to be like as present in their lives. So we have to show them that he's, that's not how you're supposed to pray to him.
Yeah,
that
I think she's explaining it well.
it's a different way.
Oh, I just realized we're over time.
How are you gonna do that with exclusivity?
We'll stop right there because that worked perfectly. How are you going to do it with exclusivity? So I like where they're going. They're trying to formulate a plan on how to have Traveler Con go off without a hitch and also have these 200 people believe that he is all powerful and not to lose faith, because like Travis said, if you're dealing with God level, like we know he's not, but these other people are thinking he's a god. So if you're dealing with gods and you show up to a volcano and there is only 200 people there, that is not a lot at all. I sometimes have 200, like on a busy Friday night, we'll have like 50 to 100 people in the arcade. I have the fire code at the arcade is 280 people, and we've exceeded that on several occasions when it's like busy holiday season. We've had that many people in there. So that to me is like a really busy night at the arcade. And you're telling me that's every single person, but that's why we got to make it look like it's chosen to be that way. Like, you are lucky people for being here. Good night, viewers. But oh, that's not me saying it. I'm reading the comments. I wouldn't know. I just know everyone calls Victor Boomy. Boomy. I have no idea who that is. I don't know who that is, but I thought I just saw Coco go running by. Artie has godlike powers, but not godlike reach. It's very easy to start a cult. Yes, it is very true. I've watched many documentaries on like cult like things that are real throughout time and stuff. I watch a lot of documentaries. It's not that I just chose that topic, but I watch pretty much any popular documentary I'll check out. I think, unless let me read the comments real quick, but unless anybody's got something to say, the first thing I think of when I hear Boomy is Avatar, The Last Airbender. You've got a pretty good read on the Traveler's character already. Why does Matt have to use his sexiest voice for the Carrot Top long ear? Love it. Boop, 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 boop. Let me just go back up because I wasn't reading the comment. What a blunder. I think I was following along pretty good. Do you remember the nasty archfey? Oh yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, I think I pretty much kept up with the chat. But yeah, I think people are jumping out. We're still over 30 people. I don't know if that is an accurate number, but it's saying it on both of my things. And I'm just happy to see that we maintained over 30 people for like 3.5 hours. And this is the first time I literally jumped up without an intro. So that is a solid 3.5 hours besides the 2 little 5-minute breaks we took that weren't even probably 5 minutes. I've been here the whole time and we've had like 30 viewers the entire time. Beautiful. I love it. I hope you all return Friday. Next Friday is what, the 22nd. So we will be doing the live stream. I think Monday or Tuesday is Christmas. I can't remember. What day is Christmas? Because I work at the arcade Tuesday. If Christmas Day or Christmas Eve falls on a Tuesday, then I don't got to work, which means I'll have like 2 or 3 weeks off because I already have the week before Christmas off. So I might end up with like a 3-week vacation from the arcade. But there will be a live stream this Friday. It's going to be a short one we just saw. Let's check. I know I just said we're going to say goodbye, but where is it? It starts at 2:15, or no, 2:16 it starts, and ends around 3:42. So we'll have an hour and 25 minutes. Shorter than usual, but that'll work out nicely because it is the Christmas weekend, and I'll be running all over. A bunch of friends are coming. Ray's not visiting. I told you guys this. My brother... I'm 42 years old, and this will be the first Christmas my brother does not spend with us because now he has a significant other, and they decided they're going to start splitting the holidays. So we were all like, oh my God. I mean, it's heartbreaking and everything, but you know, people have their own lives to live. So I just thought it was funny. I'm 42, and I never spent a Christmas away from my brother. Even like when he was in college and everything, he always came home. So I will have lots of free time throughout the week itself, but I'm going to use that to try to see friends and get stuff done. But we're definitely doing our live stream. Christmas is on a Monday. Well, I'm definitely not working the next day either, so I'm just going to make an exception and take an extra week from the arcade. No way I'm going in Tuesday, the day after Christmas. That doesn't happen in my life nowadays that I'm older. It happened back when I was younger and I had to. But Victor looks like Burn from Avatar, The Last Airbender. Or Boomy. I'm sorry, Boomy. Oh, okay, that's what people were saying. Okay, so it was a Boomy from Avatar reference. But anyway, that was a rant for you. So, I'm going to probably, honestly, I'm going to check out my dad again after this, and I'm going to jump into the Patreon hour, and then I think there's only about 15 minutes for YouTube. I might bang them out right now and be asleep by 11 o'clock still. So all of the night went well. We had a couple hiccups. We're not really a hiccup, but we just had some stressful moments in the beginning just in case I had to run out the door. But we got everything done. We even did an extra 30 minutes. And I might even finish it right now after I say goodnight. So let's jump through the chat. I hope all of you return. I like to see these numbers and I want to keep doing 50 likes, and we've been pretty consistently hitting it. So awesome. Clever name I made previously. Tealbird, Amy France, and David France, who initially was the one that took us over 50 likes. I appreciate you both. The Hiking Viking, Dark Wolf. We've got Michael. See, I'm also much more clear-spoken and clear-headed now that we smoked later. I'm still very high, but the fact that we smoked later, I'm very much on the ball, except for that little stop there when I was on a roll, and now I forgot where I was. Vero J, Michael, Lace Up Hockey even jumped in. I hope the dude is okay, because I didn't see the dude in here unless he popped in and said hi. But everybody, the moderators, thank you. The dude, I hope you're all right. I'll talk to you in Patreon if you're watching this later. Star, Leading Blind, a.k.a. Forrest the Runner, Daniel O'Day, 44. Who else do we got? I know I saw Little Paramonster. I saw Shane Barron. I saw M. Gormley, I'm pretty sure. Amelia, I hope your brother does well. I mean, he's gonna, obviously, he's got to have to deal with that. But I hope he does well, and I hope everything goes great. I hope the reason you left early wasn't for negative reasons beyond that. I'm just trying to read and see if there's anybody else. Ninja Master. I didn't say Ninja. Colvin. Did I miss anybody? If I did, write down below. Aura. I think I said Tealbird many times. I feel like I'm forgetting some people. John Forsyth. I did see Adam Espinosa. All right, I'm going to go back down. We're going to see who's left and who I missed. I got Little Paramonster before I saw it over here. I think I got everybody. If I missed you, you know I love you. And you know I appreciate all of you being here. So please join next week, and I will see you when that happens. Is it Friday yet? Is it Friday yet? I think I said Lace Up, didn't I? Lace Up Hockey and Michael, my moderators. You are obviously amazing. Is it Friday yet? Is it Friday yet? Is it Friday yet? Is it Friday?